Good afternoon from New Zealand, and good evening from America, where most of my viewers are. I'm Danny the Heck, and I'm your host for your YouTube live experience this afternoon. Have you ever noticed how some people always seem to be featuring the next best opportunity, like it's the latest and the greatest of whatever it is? One year it's Bitcoin. Ooh. Then gold and silver. And then it's crowdfunding. Then it's a passive income. Then it's an AI-powered system that's supposedly going to change your life. Well, we're going to be talking about an individual which keeps coming under my radar by the name of Lee Bane. Harmless, or is he? A man I've now traced through more than a decade of online opportunities. What started as an investigation into a $100 experience quickly turned into something much bigger. I discovered a YouTube channel stretching back 7 years, promoting opportunity after opportunity with remarkably the same type of promises. Make money on autopilot. Yes. Do little work. Oh, fantastic. Create financial freedom. Put your hand up. Put a 7 in the chat room if you want financial freedom. Get rid of that horrible thing in our life that we all worried about, and that's money. Do you want to be financial free? No, not me. No, I'd rather have to work every day of my life. It's a great thing to sell people. Get rich through the system. All of a sudden, some individual has come up with an amazing system where that if you give them your money or you subscribe, they have come up with a system where you're going to get rich from it. Well, that's where Lee Bane is here to help you and guide you. Even though it doesn't really look like Lee has made it big himself, he's still helping you achieve your dream. What a man! What a man! What a man! And my personal favorite, how to make money without doing anything on a daily basis. This is a claim I've heard come out of Lee Bane's mouth. I want to say it again to drive the point home. How to make money without doing anything on a daily basis. Just nothing at all. Nothing at all. Boom. And you're going to have that passive income you read about. So we're going to follow the trail, look at the history, examine the $1 million income projections, and ask one question that never seems to get answered. If recruitment stopped tomorrow, where would the money come from? Now, we even have a recording. I filled out a sales funnel, put my friend's Alex's name in there. Next minute, I get a phone call from Lee Banes trying to tell me that I just have to pay $125 for the $100 experience. The $25 is administration fee. The people that created the program need to survive, So now it's $125. Okay, this is much closer to your usual opening style, short, punchy, and get straight into the investigation. Thanks, ChatGPT. I love it when you leave bits in it like that when I'm reading my introduction. Now, if you haven't heard about me before, I don't know where you've been. I'm a New York Times featured scam investigator. Yes, I was mentioned in a 2-page spread of the New York Times. I've also been featured in Bloomberg in a small documentary. It took them 10 months to put it together, and it lasted for 20 minutes online, which is fantastic, where we exposed Sam Lee, which was running a $1.9 billion scam, and now has a predecessor called Chavez, which we've got a video coming out about him in a couple of days' time, which is going to be quite cool. And also, I've been in the Guardian newspaper once, even though I helped them put together 14 articles about the same individual, Sam Lee, which is quite interesting. And if you haven't been watching YouTube lately, they've just released a video all about hyperverse. Now, a lot of my new viewers won't even know what hyperverse is, but it's where I did my apprenticeship. The funny thing about that, I said to the reporter, that's interesting. And she said, yeah, 2 years too late. And I said, you're kidding me. So she recorded, put together a documentary all about hyperverse And it took 2 years for the Guardian newspaper to release the video because they were scared that they were going to get sued by Sam Lee. Incredible, isn't it? But that's how real stream media works. Now, I'm an investigative journalist and I'm independent, which means I don't fall under any big newspaper. That gives me a free rein to do whatever I like. And what we do is we help people at the top of the cliff. Now, what I mean by that, we're not going to say, see you at the top. Well, we are going to see you at the top, hopefully. Well, hopefully we don't see you. But if we do see you at the top of the cliff, and we've got these promoters who are in Zoom meetings promoting opportunities like Lee Bane's is promoting, we're going to get up there at the top of the cliff and tell you guys not to listen to him. And that will save you falling over the cliff. Because what we have found from our experience that helping people at the bottom of the cliff isn't much fun. And a lot of people lose their money to these investment scams, and we're here to help you not get to that stage. Now, some of my emails in the morning actually horrify me. Some of the scams that I help people identify as scams are breathtaking when I get that reply back telling me, am I sure it's a scam? You sure you've got your facts right? I even got an email from somebody after exposing a scam called BG Wealth Sharing, where they had a fake professor, where Zach XBT had managed to seize $91 million or track $91 million on the blockchain that went through Coinbase and OKX, and managed to stop $41 million going into money laundering through the scammers' wallets and the whole ecosystem. Even after we showed 16 government warnings about BG Wealth Sharing, we've still got people out there telling people they can trade their way out of the disaster. And then I get the occasional email back from people telling me that they want me to be sure that it's not a scam. Now, that might be a bit of criticism that people who email me think, why does Danny say things like that? But why do they do that? Well, that's because a lot of people listen to their friends and family, and they trust them before they trust me. So I want to buddy up with you and help you really identify a scam before you even see it happening. Now, we've gone and done everything. We've got a team of Avengers. I've got people up here sending me messages right now, and we're always out there looking out for you. No, not here to help you find an investment opportunity because they don't exist like you think they do. Anyone that's offering 1%, 3% per day, it's not real. I don't even need to get my red flag out, even though I have come prepared, and I have a red flag sitting here in the office. What we've got, if you go to my website, you can see we've got a set of ebooks here. Now, these are selling like hot scones, and we've got more coming out too. But if you click on that, it will take you away to my Ko-Fi site, and you can see that Ko-Fi address over there, right there, fingers touching it now. And you can find in the shop, you'll find 5 booklets that we have, or call them books, and they're here: Investment Scam Survival Guide, Already Invested, Your Exit and Damage Control Guide, the Red Flag Playbook, which is one of my favorites, and the Red Scam Survival Guide, and the Recruitment Trap. So that's when your friend comes to you, and he's your best friend now, and he said he's been playing around in crypto for 20 years, and he's found something that he's finding very good, and he shows you on his phone that he has withdrawal or how much he's got in his balance. We want you to identify that that friend isn't really working for your interest. He's actually working for his interest, and he's hoping that you're going to sign up, and he'll get the commissions, and he will be able to take those commissions straight off the platform, because that's how those platforms work. They reward the people that are pushing people over the cliff. So all these books are designed to encourage people to read them. So if you want to support me and my Avengers, you can buy me a cup of coffee, or you can come and buy one of my books for the same price that we charge for a cup of coffee. And then that can help you identify scams. And you can also, you'll get a PDF. You can download those and you can share them with your friends, which is really, really cool. So if you go to my website homepage, you'll see that we've got, first of all, I was just been featured on CoffeeZilla, and our video is up to around about 4 million views in a month, which is amazing. We helped bring down a $328 million Ponzi scheme in Florida called Goliath Ventures. Real Stream Media don't like reporting that because they're not sure whether it's definitely a scam yet. They wait for the court documents to come out and they report the news about 8 months old. Sorry about that, guys. It's true. But not CoffeeZilla. He does his own research, he shows you the evidence, and he broadcasts it live to the world, which is absolutely amazing. And what was really, really nice about that is I actually was in America continuing my investigation with Goliath Ventures, and I reached out to him and said, hey, mate, I'm in America, on the bones of my ass, don't have any money, but if you pay for my flights and accommodation, I'd love to meet with you and show you the evidence that I have about Goliath Ventures. He spotted me, my flights, my accommodation, my food, my transport, and we spent the day together in his $10 million studio. It was pretty amazing. Anyway, he produced a video afterwards, and it's amazing. 4 million people in about a month have viewed his video. He's amazing. Recently, we've just done another one with Shavis Anwar. Shavis Anwar is a scammer who took over after Sam Lee. He actually had a stroke, and he actually tried to charge me $300,000 for causing the stroke. Now, if I had the ability to make a scammer have a stroke, I'd be quite happy to pay the $300,000, to be honest. But anyway, he lost, and he's still coming out with scams. We can't stop him, but we can show you not to get involved in that. He's currently spending a lot of time in Vietnam, but that's a scam. And then today's video is all about Lee Banes. Now, I have reached out to Lee Banes, and I'm going to ring up Lee Banes in a wee while and have a wee talk to him to see if he wants to talk to us, because I've tried to help Lee, but he is still trying to find that passive income for himself. And it doesn't matter what I do with Lee, I keep finding him and he keeps turning up, which is absolutely, absolutely crazy. All right, so nice to see everyone here. I'm just looking at the chat room here. Count me in. Morning, Danny. Hello, everyone. We hope you guys have voted. There's a poll in the live chat room there, which is really nice if you guys want to have a go at doing that. We're looking at the first message that's come up here from Magic, I call you. I'm just going to make you a little bit smaller with your font because I got a bit crazy there the other day. Oh, now we've got too small, and hopefully we can all see that nicely. I'll just put that there. That's good. It says, hello, everyone. I'm at work, so I'm excited to learn how to get paid for doing no work. That's exactly right. And the next one is, I like my job and I go a little bit crazy if I'm stuck at home with nothing to do. I like my job and I go a little bit crazy. Oh, yeah, that's right. So having a job isn't always about the money. It's like, you know, you can still do stuff. But anyway, let's start off with my phone call because that's the most exciting part here. And I'll show you what the phone call was all about. So we're in the car.
Yeah, no, you don't have to do any work if you don't want to, you know, because we're signing everybody up and everybody falls underneath everybody else.
But how's the money generated? Like, how do you, like, so if I give you $125, and how does that generate income?
Because you end up, you get a membership. The $125 is a membership. It gets you a spot inside our matrix. Oh. And because our global team is advertising to 10,000 plus, the goal is to advertise at 10,000. We're going to ramp it up, but right now we're getting ready to get started on it. But you know, we're going to be advertising.
Now, I don't even notice they're getting ready to get started. So this is a groundbreaking opportunity here. So they haven't got 10,000 users. They want 10,000 users, and he's hoping that I'm going to be number 2.
To 10,000 plus people monthly.
Oh, so oh, now I realize he said monthly. So now they're hoping they're probably going to recruit 1 million people because he's going to get 10,000 new people monthly. Or is he meaning that there's a monthly subscription that I don't know about yet? Maybe I pay my $25 booking fee because they've got to survive the scammers. And then you pay your $100. And then do you have to keep paying that $100? I'm not sure because there was no website for me to actually really, you know, figure this out. So let's carry on.
We could keep.
It's a straight pyramid scheme then, is that right? So there's no product.
It's not. I knew your voice sounded familiar. Yeah, it sounds like you were on my Zoom recently and caused me havoc.
Well, you promote a product that doesn't have a. You promote something that doesn't have a product. That's why I'm giving you a right of reply, mate. You know, so.
Well, no, I have a product. I have a product that's called a training membership. That is value. When I get my value is worth $500 an hour.
No, I don't
And when
think
I
so,
give
mate.
my value to
You,
people,
you don't think
no,
so,
then
mate.
you
You don't look like you're
no,
making $500. You're not.
yeah.
You don't look like you're making $500 an hour, mate. Unfortunately. But what I'm doing, I'm just trying to ask you nicely. You know, what is your actual product? And you're telling me it's recruitment and people paying $125.
Yes, it's recruitment into a membership that you pay.
Yeah,
It's like
I know what a membership
fan
is.
club.
But well, let's say if I sign up for Netflix, okay? Just hear me out here. I get.
Well, what do you think a product is? Do you think a product is only a nutritional product or something like that? Is that the only thing that's a product?
Well,
is that what you think?
Well, no, I want you to tell me what the product is. If the product is selling memberships, then it's not a product.
I just told you, but you don't want to listen. I mean, I think if anything that you offer a value to someone is a product. That's a service or a product that you create value for.
Well, not going by the SEC. So, the SEC will disagree with you there. I mean, if you want to...
Well, who are you? Are you the governing body for the stupid, dumbass FCC?
No. Well,
anyway, I'll let you go, man. You're a waste of my life.
You're a waste of space, mate. You're brain dead. You're absolutely brain dead. Yeah, so that was my experience with Lee Bane. So that was quite exciting. But if you want to listen to that phone call, it's all pretty cool. So I do feel like banging my head against the wall when I hear of people like that. And that's why I'm banging my head against the wall. And he didn't really get it. We do have a wee video, but I think it'd be more fun to ring him now because I actually sent him a message. And I've also invited him on the show. So let's see if we can ring him now. And we'll see what happens.
Please wait while we connect your phone call.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Hello, you've reached Lee Bane. I'm not available right now. Please leave a detailed message. I will check my messages as I can, and have a great day.
G'day, Lee. It's Danny DeHeck here. You may recognize my voice. We're just doing a YouTube live about you and your $100, what do you call it? Your $100, I've got what it is, your $100, 1 minute, I'll tell you exactly what it is. Your $100 opportunity? Experience, that's the word I was looking for. So your $100 experience, we're all intrigued. I did send you a link in the chat room in your phone. And if you use that, you can actually come live on the show. But if you don't know how to find me, I'm not that hard to find. Just search for your name on YouTube and you'll find the video that I'm doing right now. It's entitled From Bitcoin Doubler to Doubler? Hold it, I'll get that right. I don't think it's Doubler.
Doubler.
It is Doubler. To do no work. The long tail of Lee Bane's income opportunity. So we're just having a look at all your social media and your stuff, and it would only be fair for you to ring me up now or even just come on my live, and it would be awesome to see you here. Alrighty? Excellent. And that's hung up. So there we go. So it goes straight to his answer machine service. Can't do much about that. But he did ring me twice because I have a couple of phone numbers, Florida phone numbers, and he's been, he actually rang Washington, D.C., so it's a bit of a laugh, really. So I think what we'll do, just before we do the blog, let's have a quick look and actually see what he actually has to offer, because it is actually quite funny. And this is the video. So this is a private video. Well, it wasn't a private video. It was a public Zoom meeting where we got the replay afterwards, and he freely gave it to us, so it's not a secret recording. But first of all, you get shown all the glitz and the glamour. This is a typical, start to a video. And this is all these AI generated images could be your lifestyle if you sign up under Lee. You can even get yourself a banana and go in the water with your friend, if you've got any friends after you've recruited them into it. You can drive around luxury cars, Bentleys. I've been in one of those, got picked up one of those in America. It was absolutely really nice. And this is what the inside of your luxury yacht looks like. Because in this video, which sort of makes me sick, is that he tells you that you're going to be made a millionaire in 12 months. Now, something does come to mind, and that is practice what you preach. So we're going to have a listen to a little bit of Lee.
Can add fuel to the engine, okay? So we're going to get started right now. I'm going to get this paused.
Alrighty, thanks for pausing that.
Stop
I look, my grand
sharing.
piano. I've always wanted a grand piano.
All right, so welcome everyone. Welcome to the live Zoom. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to get my presentation shared out here. Just a moment.
1 minute, please call up.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Show on the road. Can't wait. It's the same. The most
All right, let me
powerful
get this
automatic
done
cash
here.
money making income system you have ever seen. And say it, put it in capitals. Good to yell it out. You are personally experiencing. This is your experience. This is your $100 package, everyone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everyone for being on this incredible, fun, exciting live Zoom. My name is Lee Bane. I'm coming at you from Murrieta, California. It's about an hour north of San Diego, California.
Nice
And
to
I
know.
just want you to know that I appreciate you for being here. And here's the bottom line. We are looking for people that want to win. They want to be debt free. They
Not
want
me.
more
I don't
time,
want-
financial freedom, more
do not
money
want
in
to-
their life. They
me.
don't know what to do, how to do it, you know, and
Don't know
everything. But the good
what to
thing is
do
we
with
have a
myself.
system. I've created a system that has the income streams, the opportunity. It has a way for you to, you know, do no work and also go all the way to the point where you want to just share this yourself so you can add fuel to the engine that makes this system go, and it allows you to make more money faster, and it allows everyone to do the same darn thing. Okay.
Wow.
I'm always adding stuff. We've just finished. I've had to change my website multiple times to different carriers because of the fact that I need something that works for everyone, and not just for me.
So we translated that to he uses a whole lot of sales funnels, and the sales funnel company keeps getting reported. So he has to find new sales funnel companies so he can do his sales funnels that don't keep deleting his accounts. That's what that's translated to.
So that's the reason I just changed again to what's called Networker Central, and that's where the engine, that's the fuel that you can add to the engine to make it go faster. So you'll hear about that at the end of this presentation. For now, let's find out why you are personally experiencing the most powerful automatic cash money income system you've ever seen. The reason you are is because it didn't just pop up that way.
No.
There's been a lot of work, ladies and gentlemen, that has went in to creating a company, creating a concept,
media,
adding those
and
concepts
they've been
to
hearing.
my system, and allowing it to be something that is simple for everyone to do. Matter of fact, if you give me, let's say 35 minutes in this presentation, because we're live, you're going to find out that you're going to be able to receive unheard of 100% direct member-to-member payments, and it allows you to potentially receive $900 within a week, $23,000 within 30 to 90 days, and there's more money than that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about literally $1 million over and over and over again.
Basically set them up for success, right?
And you're going to find out the key to that is, first of all, just get your membership. Okay, that's the first part. And it's only $125 one time out of pocket to be positioned to receive millions of dollars potentially over and over again. But what does it start with? It starts with getting $100, right? And that adds up to that $900 that it says right there within a week. Okay. And then you go from there. It's really, really simple. And the good thing is we have the ability for this to happen, and you don't have to do any work, but ultimately at the end of this, you're going to find out for the people that want to make more money faster and want to add fuel to this engine, this system that works, even if you don't, then you can do that. So we go with everyone from do no work all the way to go crazy. Everything in between. It doesn't matter where you fit in. You just get in where you fit in, right? The good thing is that our global team is reaching out to 10,000 plus people monthly.
Yeah, we need to question the fact, where is this global team? That's the question I would have liked to ask him. And our global team is, get this, reaching out to 10,000 plus people monthly at no cost to you. So they're spamming 10,000 people a week?
At no cost to you. Let me help you understand why I added no cost to you. You understand that in most sales, most companies, as a business, if I'm a business owner, you're going to see this graphically in a minute. You know, when I make sales, you don't get nothing, okay, in traditional sales. But with this team concept that we have, you can get a piece of that money. Do you understand? And when we advertise and market, that goes to the person that's advertising and marketing, like me and myself and the team. It doesn't go to you. All you got to do is get your membership plugged in, and that allows you to potentially receive spillover, which is sales, which is money in your pocket. Okay, we'll see that graphically in a moment. So in fact, when you follow our simple steps, our big money ecosystem is already set up to help you receive $1,000 plus daily within 3 to 6 months. And like I said, it's more than that. Now, most of this can occur without you doing any work. All you got to do is click on the next steps. While we're at it, when I say next steps, let me see if I can give, I'm going to send a text if I can into the chat that is the team page. The team info page that everybody gets free to share this opportunity. I'm going to put it in the chat.
I'm just ringing Steve at the moment. He's just going to put it in the chat, and we don't have the chat. But you may have noticed I've got this other window open here, and this is our mate Steve. And Steve's offering
opportunity will come and
he's
go
giving you
again,
another
like
opportunity
Web 1
as well.
and Web 2, and we're in Web 3. Okay, but we purposely did something to help you, and that is through Solarium.
Steve's another scammer
it's all automated.
as well.
We don't keep your money.
And if you don't know anything about Steve, Steve's meant to be a doctor, and we found out he's not a doctor, even though he claims he's a doctor. He is actually telling people that he's got this amazing software that does everything from, you know, stuff like Canva, ChatGPT, web hosting, Shopify, everything you could ever think of. It hasn't been released yet, of course, but if you want to invest now, he'll take your money. He's been promoted as a scammer all over the place, and he hates me. And now when you go to his room, you can see that the chat's been disabled. You can't even go here and do any request remote control. You can't even put up a whiteboard anymore. And if I put my hand up, I want to put a bet how long I last in here, because he doesn't want anyone to put their hands up because he'll think it's me. So, but we'll have a go and see what happens, and then you'll know. And we do this on a daily basis. But if you go and do your search on Behind MOM on Selenium Life, or if you do one on
Research everything
Dr.
I'm
Steve,
telling you. Okay, don't take my word for it. I'm not an expert, but listen to the experts and
put my hand up
watch
now.
what they're doing. So that's all we're doing, is helping position you to create your own Bitcoin reserves. And again, you know, I don't have a crystal ball, and I don't know what the future holds. All I could say is this, right? Web 1,
my hand up.
the World Wide Web is a norm today.
Raise your hand.
It wasn't back then in the late 80s and beginning of the 90s.
So if you put your hand up,
Web 2 is the norm today.
that
Meaning
box that just
you
popped
wake up,
up
you pick up your phone,
was me
you
putting
start,
my hand up.
you know, jump right to social media. You don't even think twice about like what's Facebook, what's this, what's that. No, the birth of Web 2, when everything jumped, when cloud computing went to the cloud, you had to, you know, what is Facebook? What is that? Right? But it's the norm today. Here we're in Web 3, and everybody's learning like what is Bitcoin, what is wallet, what is this, what is that. 10 years from now, 20 years
So you
from
can go
now,
in here and have a wee play
whatever
if you
that
want.
norm will be, and you wouldn't even think twice about it. But
I'm
right
just having a
now,
wee bit of
you're in
a
the infancy
commercial
stages
break
right
here.
now with what they're speculating, why they're accumulated in Bitcoin, is they're expecting like a bull run. They're expecting something great to happen. They're expecting something big in the next 2 years to take
We'll
place,
just go
guys.
log in here
And they're positioning themselves. They're positioning themselves to create so much wealth. And you have that opportunity right now. You just got to see it. You got to believe it. You got to embrace it, and you got to run with it.
Yeah, you
and
got
create your own personal reserves. Listen, again, I don't have a crystal ball. You can earn $1,000 worth of Bitcoin today, $10,000 worth of Bitcoin with us today, okay? Which we have many members that have surpassed that, okay? Now, again, I don't have a crystal ball, but the potential of that maybe potentially doubling, quadrupling, 10x and 100x, and I don't know. It is a potential. That's why they're doing what they're doing. You have that equal potential, okay, at a
watch this, guys.
Low cost of $11. So that's, I just wanted to point out as to why we went that route with Bitcoin, and why we went the route in developing it the way we did, to help you, the people, and set you up for success in a greater way. Okay, that's the only reason we did it. So with that, you know, with the news link back there. Make sure you guys are following the news, and make sure that you're keeping up. There'll be more emails going out. We do have some
Raise my
physical
hand.
meetings coming
Just
up
want
in
you
the
to
near
put your hand up.
future. So we will just make sure that we get the information out to
He'd
you.
be trying to
We're
get off
planning
as
some
fast as he can.
launch coming up. Christopher, I see your hand up. I don't know if you're a real person or not. And
Answer me.
Christopher Delgado, your name looks familiar. Hang on one second, Christopher. Here's what I'll do for you. CHRISTO. Christopher. I'll see if you're in our system first.
Oh, that's good to know.
I don't see you in the system. You must be a guest. Okay. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is actually, you guys, if you have any questions, I really don't like this. I want to answer your question, but unfortunately, like I said, we just unfortunately have had, some situations where I don't want to risk it, okay, to protect our community. But if you have questions, guys, there's a form right in there's the Google Docs form. Just go ahead and
so you want to sign up for an opportunity that won't let people ask questions
on that doc, and we will definitely answer your question and get back to you, okay? And again, I really apologize that I can't take your questions right now. Okay, I'm just sensing
G'day, mate. G'day, Steve. It's Danny. We're reporting you as a scammer. You shouldn't be listening to this guy. I'm brought. You accidentally hit the wrong button and unmuted me. Isn't that a crack up? So now it would be quite neat to go back in there and see if we can hear him justifying that I'm a hacker or something stupid. It's just absolutely crazy. Let's see if we can get back in there real quick. Wish I knew somebody else's name that we knew that she's signed up for the platform, because that would be quite funny. But we'll just have a quick look here. Jelly Smack. I might use that name. Snack. Let's have a look. Let's see what he does. We'll see if he's still.
This meeting is being recorded.
Every single Zoom, okay? So every single Zoom, we spin the wheel. So with that, you guys continue to be blessed, highly favored, and we'll see you on the next Zoom. All right, bye for now.
The recording has stopped.
There we go. He doesn't want to answer. Oh, my goodness. But see how quick they get off. Isn't that just crazy? Anyway, hope you enjoy that. We'll go back to our friend now. Just couldn't help myself. We'd like to sort of pop out and go into these Zoom meetings while they're happening. Megan Lynch, but we'll carry on listening to Baines, and then we've actually promoted a blog. But I just think if you see anyone promoting stuff like this, unfortunately, I do get emails from people telling me that they thought this was a real opportunity. But even if you read the print of their PDF and their PowerPoint presentations, you can see it's full of shit. But I think we need to educate people. So we'll carry on listening to Mr. Lee Baines, who doesn't want to answer his phone call, who probably set up a video like the guy that did yesterday, Jimmy, and claim that I'm a coward, but won't answer their phone calls, or they hide behind their Zoom meetings that you have to use a password to access. Let's have a listen.
It's OSS-team.com/100. That is the free team information page that allows everyone to share this incredible presentation opportunity with everyone on the planet. And then all you have to do is provide your join link, okay, for whatever program, okay? Now, I will be sharing with you here in a little bit the actual info. Well, I'm going to share it now since I'm thinking about it. The information page to hear about our system. Now, don't go to these right now. Go to them after the presentation, okay? OSS-team.com/NC. So that will be the page you go to. If there's a mistake or whatever, I'll have to fix it later. So there it is. Okay, so now let's get back to the presentation. Nobody wants to wait forever to receive money, right? You want to do it now? Let's get busy now. Let's make this happen now. Let's get your membership now. Let's not play games, okay?
Let's not play games, guys.
Let's continue with the presentation. Now, Are you ready to experience global automatic big money income? I need you to listen to this information. I want you to avoid all distractions, all the pop-ups, all the TikToks, the Facebook pop-ups, the messengers, the kids. Let's avoid that, because what if I say one sentence and you got distracted, and that one sentence would have made the biggest difference in your life, and it would have said, dang, I like that. Well, you missed it because you got distracted. Let's avoid all distractions. You're going to find out why our team is different. We get to accept everyone on the planet into our system. It's affordable, and everybody can join, and they don't have to do any work. Now, if you decide to do a little work, you plug into our AI-backed marketing system. It brings leads and signups, which means money into your life. There's the page again for the team info page. You're going to have a page just like this, a whole system like this, that has your links in it if you plug into that system. Already done for you. You can just put in a code, and it sends it right over to your account. Okay? You can join immediately.
This meeting is being recorded.
I'm creating in 2020. So
here we go.
I'm gonna bet on me, and I'm taking y'all with me. And what I mean by that, y'all, the ones that has the SBA, if y'all love the SBA and stuff, you're gonna be able to join.
So who's this guy?
And keep the SBA, and you're just gonna have to pay $200 a month. Now,
there you
what
go.
that's gonna include is y'all.
This is Legal Mentions.
Y'all credit. Y'all gonna have credit every month, so you don't have to continue paying credit all the time and stuff. So
let's ring up.
That's gonna be worked out.
Let's ring up Legal Mentions.
Gonna be automatically put to your account. So you give me a couple weeks on that. That's gonna be worked out too. And for new people, the SBA is gonna be two prices. You have the version that y'all have right now. That is, we called it a pro version before. All right.
We're ringing up Megan.
But now it's a bigger version than that. I have a bigger version than that, y'all. Y'all will be amazed on the stuff that's in it. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit on it. I'm not gonna show y'all.
G'day, Megan. How you doing?
I'm gonna go through some couple of slides and show y'all some
crazy stuff
on it.
Beat it.
Come on. I'm live in your meeting, broadcasting you live. Hope you enjoy it. Are you there?
Oh, yeah, sure, go right ahead.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll broadcast it. So how much we have to pay now? $200.
You're not even paying attention. And first of all, like you are not worth my time or anybody.
Well, I think I am worth your time, because when you search for your name, I'm everywhere, Legan. Hey, Megan. Hey, Megan, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy, Megan? How's Regan going on?
Where's your mom?
How's your Regan going? She's dead, mate. She died when she watched your video. Oh, that's funny. So that's Megan Lynch, who's in here running this meeting at the moment. So that's going to be quite funny. But she'll be jumping on the internet now.
Wallet that you earn at, you're gonna have everything that, like, where you get your money from. Your affiliate link gonna be up in here as well. It tells you how much you make on everything, 40% each package. So if you sell, somebody come in and want to join you on the SBA for $499, you make $199.
I'll say hello from Queen Karma.
Same day or in 24 hours. All right. And then on the pro level, you make
Go on, Megan.
$400.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished,
it's easy to
hey, Megan. Queen Karma wants to say hi.
AI.
How you doing?
In this world,
who's your daddy, Megan?
Just really put some things behind to it. But the new things that
who's your daddy?
What's the difference?
Who's your daddy?
He's saying, how's your dad?
How's your daddy?
He's talking to us now. He's talking to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
A lot of y'all have been rocking with me.
Who's your daddy?
Zeus is everything. That's like
who's your daddy?
Have in this world.
Hey, Tens Smith, we're gonna put a profile on about you now. We're gonna start researching you, mate. You're preaching lies here, defrauding people. This is going to the SEC. We're going to report you to the FBI. The CFTC is going to come knock on your door.
I did something that ain't supposed to be done. Okay.
Stay with us. Don't hang up. Oh. There we go.
I'm not going to go through a whole presentation, y'all.
No, I wouldn't go through the whole presentation. So what's this system here? This a new system.
Taz, and I wanted to say our great friend Danny the Heck is on our call too, streaming us live. So let's. But
keep going.
We will keep going.
Yeah, we'll keep going.
Well, yeah, I mean, cool.
It was not cool, mate.
Everything I do is legit. So,
oh, you do legit. You wouldn't even know who runs this program.
Anyways, so carry on.
Carry on.
But yeah,
who's your daddy?
SBA, y'all, is very elite. It has different strategies that's locked in.
Yeah, lost your nerve now.
You can have things I have taught.
What's this rubbish they're promoting, though?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Tansy Smith, we'll do a profile on him. He looks like he's lost his nerve now.
Trader, all right.
He looks like I'm going to get off here pretty quick now.
And that's a great thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing. He's lost all his mojo. He's lost all his momentum. And he's trying to promote this like it's not a scam. You can't beat this. I'm a wicked person.
And stuff. I get it. Like I said, I've been trading for
I've been trading for how many years? I've known Megan. Well, there's your first floor.
Full time, and this is what I love to do. I
love scamming people.
And I have a talent of doing a lot of great things.
Let's get a photo of him.
These are some of the things that the new version have. And guess what? It draws on the chart whenever you tell it to draw on the chart. So I have a whole playbook of
whole playbook of scams
trade with the system. So even for beginners that don't know a lot about this, is really
good. Be on my hello, Megan. Nice to see you in the chat room here.
This is mainly for you.
So Tansy Smith,
a lot of these different things that you learned and heard about.
Do a profile on him. So what's his real name?
This system can do it. All right.
This system can do it.
Only one first strategy right here. So everything I learned in the game.
Everything I learned in the game is in this piece of software, which has come out of the human trafficking compounds.
Just share this to the world. Just show people something different that never been done before.
It's never been done before.
Go to a different level.
We'll go back to Mr. Lee Bane's afterwards.
Proud of y'all. I'm proud of.
Proud of what, mate? You're doomed. You're buggered, mate.
How much you have grown from.
Let's take a photo of you, bro.
Trading. It means
Here we go.
That
Smile.
I was able to
Perfect.
share my knowledge with you guys.
Go do your pigtails somewhere else, mate.
Really help you all be.
Love your hat.
Become very successful and fall in love with trading. A lot of you have contacted
me. What type of trading are you doing?
And y'all about to give
Can you show us the trade on the blockchain?
The SBA,
or is it all on an app?
Help you guys stay with it.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I say.
Love the grill, bro.
Trading, you'll never.
Love the grill.
You'll never die broke.
Yeah, never die broke.
That's a real
statement.
Yeah. You'll never
smile, mate. Smile. I'm gonna take a photo of you for you.
Don't let anybody tell you it's a scam, y'all.
Don't let anyone tell you it's a scam. The perfect words. The perfect words coming out of the scammer's mouth.
But hey, it's fine.
Well, let's bring up Regan.
Gotta take your money out sometime. Some of y'all keep y'all money not too long, so it's a lot to learn.
So you got to take your money out before it falls over.
Solarium is.
You can't beat this stuff.
Company, I really like it.
Lynch,
and I told y'all I made a
lot of money
website.
Did you?
So I'm still working on it, and I'm just like I say, I'm betting on me, y'all. I'm just going out with all my talents and stuff, and I'm putting it out there. And hey, we're gonna go with it. So this is
earn Bitcoin
without sound.
Oh my goodness! So they're promoting Solarium Life.
That you guys.
Oh my goodness! So we've proven this is a scam.
So
and they're promoting it.
Scroll down, y'all.
Solarium Life doesn't have anything.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
Oh, that's
Shout
Regan.
Outs to Megan and Reagan for making these great videos.
Oh my goodness!
And
so they're promoting Solarium Life.
So a lot of this stuff goes out to Reagan for her great expertise in her.
You realize this is a scam, don't you? We've already proven that they don't have the software they claim.
This is something that I've been able to do for a long time. I've been able to create.
So Regan's just sent me a message
all the time. All it did for me. So I'm be able to get it to y'all and let y'all be able to use this.
So who's Tansy Smith? Even got
something like this.
His real name?
Very interesting. It's
very interesting.
It can help you.
It can help you.
It can help you bring more people into the business.
And I know it's not a scam because Megan told me.
So I'm just showing y'all a little bit on this one.
Yeah. Oh, look at that fake numbers.
Great, Taz.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, a lot of people have, and I'm sure you'll be able to kind of help out with this, but a lot of people have been asking, like, how do I use the Solarium products? And I know the company's going to be teaching that as well. But like you said, you've been
the company's
doing this for a while, and
telephone number
obviously at creating funnels and websites and things like that. But I think everybody can do it. It's just a little bit of a learning curve. So
you got to learn because you pay for the education,
giving people a different look as well.
There we go.
Yeah, of course.
Let's ring her up.
You know, it's no problem.
Telephone
So yeah,
number
now this is the Celeria website I built, and
She's
I'll be
blocked me
done
now.
with it very soon. And then, hey, you
Can't
know what
take your
time
call
it is? We're
now.
going to the SBA. Yes, it has
At the
been built.
tone, please record your message. When you've finished
Almost done with it.
recording,
Got a couple more
simply
things to
hang
put
up
on it,
or press
and
pound
hey, I
for
can't
further
wait to
options.
start sharing this out there to the world.
G'day, Megan.
So,
how you doing? You realise that's Dr. Steve isn't actually a real Steve, a doctor?
there's a website
He's
you
made
guys
up.
will be able to
If you go to
use
Queen of Karma,
to be
you
able
can
to put it out
actually
there. And the website
you can
scroll
actually
every
listen
time
to
you
him.
scroll. It works.
Listen to a
It's
whole
something I'm really working
documentary that
hard
we've
on.
done on him,
And it explains a lot about
proving
the
he's a
SBA. And of
scammer.
course,
And
once we get
it's
to the point that
100% he's a scammer,
you guys are
and
signing
he's
up,
been
we
in
can see
behind
the
him
website behind that
numerous
too, to
times,
be able to
and
help
you guys
y'all.
are still promoting his products. What are you going to do next? Is the
But
question.
as I scroll down, it just continue to put more things out there. We also have a video.
Okay,
on
so
it
we're
as
going to do
well.
something that we don't normally do, but we can probably do it if I get my
And
clicker
I'll make
stuff.
another video.
I'm going to make another video with 33 people in the room. Where is it?
That looks pretty awesome, Taz. And what I've been doing is just listening to people, because people reach out to us all the time.
People
and
reach out to you all the
ask
time.
what we have going on. So I just kind of listen to see what they want. And some people just want to focus
Okay,
on
we're going to put
trading and just want to get into the market. So I send them to you, Taz. Some people say, well, I want to watch some videos and I want to learn. And then that's when, we've been able to send them
here we go.
to
we're going to have some fun here,
you
guys.
and to Connective as well. And then there are some people who are just looking to they need some right now money. And then Reagan and I, instead of going into Showcase Me right now, we will, if you guys are interested, the simplicity of it.
Okay, so now we're going to do something that
Obviously,
you wouldn't have seen me do before. Check out this.
But
and this is
if you guys can text us, because our program isn't really focused on affiliate. We're just giving a select group of people an opportunity to have an affiliate link. Reagan built that in. But if you guys do want to know more about it, we are going to do a call.
So this is
but you
Regan's
have to text us to get on that call. And please don't share that call information.
Oh, don't share it.
We're working with young people and kids and their
you're working with kiddies.
So we don't want
they put their own children on the internet.
Spammers of the world.
Tainting
any of the things.
Tainting any of the lies.
So if you guys are interested, you can send us a text message to get on that private call on Thursday. Just to learn more about it. So Taz, we appreciate you. We appreciate your hard work. I'm glad that you're betting on yourself, because you are a company all by yourself, with the SBA, and you put a lot of work into it.
So this one here?
Great job on that. Great job to your team and the people who are having a lot of success with you. And Reagan, do you want to add anything, or Taz, before we get ready?
You're a miserable person.
No, both of you did a fantastic job. Thanks for the free press, spammers.
Look at it.
We love it. Most people have to pay thousands of dollars to get free press. So thank you for not having a life. Come in these opportunities.
I don't have a life.
So
I have more of a life than you guys do.
People. But no, you guys did a great job. The opportunities that we have are really amazing opportunities in different spaces. Some affiliate, some in the
phone's ringing.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a voicemail box that has
marketing
not been set up yet.
with
Please
products.
try your call again later. Goodbye.
All of the
did I take the wind out of your sails in, Regan?
Have amazing products that you can use that you can learn to use to create other streams of income of your own. I don't care if you have a pet grooming company or something like that. You're going to be able to use the knowledge that you're getting from at least 2 or 3 of our opportunities to really get creative. And, my whole thing is like creativity. And I've always paid people to do things for me, because I'm constantly creating in my mind. So I've paid people to do the things that now I've learned myself how to do, even writing my book. And this isn't a plug for my book, but I'm just letting you guys know, is I always say, I'm glad that technology caught up with my creativity.
So she's using ChatGPT to write her book.
So many businesses lined up, and Megan and I are working together. Megan and Taz and I are working together, and everything solves a problem. And that's all when you're creating businesses, is finding that niche market and solving a problem for someone else to help them in some type of area. My book, help you with your emotional healing and your mental.
You can turn the volume off.
I built my own affiliate platform for my book. So it's like sky is the limit with AI. You just have to get in here and learn all of these new things that are happening. And it may be scary at first, or you may not think that you can do it, but we went to school for 13 years to
They went to school for 13 years.
Count. So let's count our own dollars and be creative. That's all I have.
Thank you so much, Ray. We appreciate that.
That should be back to me.
It's okay to plug your book. It's okay to plug what we're doing. We do want to know what you guys have going on as well. So definitely reach out. When I say that, you know, I don't want people to pitch me on things, it's not, that's not the case, because we share things with you guys. So we want you to feel comfortable sharing what you have going on and bringing it to the table. When I say when people are pitching me things, it's like they're not in programs long enough
published a book. Get it?
Train and to do the things that they need to do as leaders before they're shiny object off to something else. So I just want you guys to do what Taz is doing, what Ray and I are doing. It's like, bet on yourself, figure out what your focus is. And then last thing I want to say is I have this campaign going on that I'm really going to be pushing called Stop, Don't Click. So can all of you guys just
trying to make money online by scamming.
Don't click. Don't click on the spammers. Like,
don't do it. I'll be rich.
This person literally like has nothing else to do. But
well, no, I don't really.
Took it upon myself. I really want to talk about the truth about cyberbullying, because unfortunately we know Danny's
we'll talk about the truth about scamming people online using fake portals and platforms and asking people to pay money for something they're not going to get what they claim they're going to get.
This cyberbully, and it really gives you some helpful hints on how to just be able to still be successful. Obviously, the cyberbullies can't really affect our business. They don't, because
we have crippled them.
We have some great leaders, but
what the hell is a leader?
Don't click. Stop. Don't click. Don't click on negativity. Don't click on cyberbully stuff. They
make pennies being a bully. Well, I should make millions being a scammer instead.
Check this out. It's some really great information about being a builder versus critics who don't have anything better to do. They make money off of our success.
I'm tempted to take my mic off. Their success. She earned $100,000 in 1 month once.
It's some really great info.
I've done about 80 videos on Megan.
About Stop, Don't Click. Okay. Want to say thank you guys so much. If you guys don't have anything else, is there anybody who has a
I think she's
a question? If you have a question, you can throw it in the chat really quickly.
Please don't
and
use
if not,
all
we're
caps.
Gonna hop off the call. And again, if you want to know more about what
Reagan and I have going on,
send us a text message for the private link.
This is the lady that's telling you that she's a professional.
It's
and here she is calling me a pedophile.
That we want to share with you guys on Thursday. But you do have to text us to get the link to get on that call.
Can I get the link?
Anyone have any questions?
I get the link.
Where do we text you for the private link?
Yeah.
Just on my cell phone. I'll throw it in the chat real quick. It's 317-796-4366.
Where is Megan? Let's see if we can.
Same phone number I've had my whole life.
Megan Lynch. Can I?
Taz, did you want to add anything?
The link.
Yeah. If you're interested in just doing the SBA and stuff, hit me up. If you're from Megan, I'm gonna have a
you are a child slayer.
Just say you came from Megan.
I am. That's
Megan
pretty mean.
Group, and that will let me know everything. So we make sure Megan sees what she needs to see for introducing you to me, and hey, we keep everything fair. We keep everything good up here.
Yep.
All right.
All right, Kenzie.
Super proud of you guys. Proud of you, Taz and Reagan. And if you guys need anything at all, this is, don't hesitate to reach out to us if you guys have questions.
Don't hesitate to reach out.
All right.
We're going to go
Peace
now.
and blessings.
Peace and blessings.
We will see you guys at the top because the bottom's too crowded.
The top is where they throw people off the cliff. So we don't have Taz in here at the moment. So we better add him as a person of interest.
Has stopped.
So we go to here. We will go to duplicate that one. And we will add Taz Smith. Does anyone know who Taz Smith is? I know we've got a nice photo of you there, Taz, now. Where is Taz? There he is. He looks like he's 10 years old, so that's okay. We're used to that. So there's Taz Smith. I'll get a headshot for him. So now we know that he's associated with Megan and Regan. We'll go back to here, Taz Smith, and we will put him in there. And I will change his name to Taz Smith. Now, it's an unusual name, Taz Smith. I am assuming he's in the US. And just for shits and giggles, obviously you haven't been watching my coverage on this. Laugh out loud. Her buddy Taz Smith. Oh, is that his real name? Like if I went to Facebook and searched for Taz Smith, is it going to be that easy to find him? I doubt it very much. But Taz Smith. Oh my God, maybe it is. He's a Forex trader. Is that the guy? Is that meant to be him? Oh, I don't know. Is that the same guy? Has he got the same? No, that's not him, is it? That's an AI version of him. Maybe he's the tattoo. Taz Smith, leader, world of. So is this the same?
Get your tickets right now.
That's not the same guy, is it? Oh God.
They didn't put me on the cash money, no limit to it.
Oh my God. So where are we? Is it Mobile Talk Music? No, that's not the same guy, is it? Don't think it's the same guy. Save me somebody in the chat room. So is this meant to be the Millionaire Dive? Ultimate Online School, filmmaker. Can't be the same guy, surely. He wouldn't. He must be a failed. If it is the same guy, he must be like failed. But then again, I think this does ring a bell, this name here, so it could be him. He's married. That's great. Lives in Las Vegas. Let's have a wee look and see if I can find a photo that looks the same as the one. He's got those. No, I don't think it is because he's got. Hold it. That looks familiar. I think we have done this one before. Because I think this. But whereabouts in his photo that we just put on his profile? No, it's not the same guy. He's too young. Interesting anyway. So that's quite cool. So we just got distracted once again. We will leave him up here. But what we will do is we'll go to VYB, and we'll carry on adding people associated. So if you go to here, we go to marketers, we will just add them in here. Now, I don't think we actually have any of these people doubled up, do we? Just check this. Oh, remember the Christopher? Oh, he's a cutie. No. So no. So none of those there. So we'll add him over here. And then if we ever have to associate him, and also we'll go into what BYB, we'll go into, where did it go? Marketers. Double click on here. And if we go back to him and what Ponzi schemes and scams is he associated with? I'm sorry about the phone call. Anyway, she's sent me 2 more messages. We'll have a look and see what they are. I'll just revive. I'll just start to press record again, and we'll see if we can actually put. So she's obviously. So this is Megan Lynch, and I'm just going to bring up her phone again on the screen. Let's see what we've got. Yes, that's him. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh my God, so he's taking out his piercing. Oh, poor guy. I'm just going to hopefully get this back on the screen in a second. But Megan's upset with me. Or no, Regan's upset with me. And so we'll just bring that up again. So now she's telling me, get a job. Why do they always go on about my job? Like, am I not allowed to be a YouTuber who exposes scams? But this is, get a live view psycho, serial killer. Get a job or collect a crazy check. What's that mean? Does anyone? So this is from Regan. She's absolutely batshit crazy, obviously. But anyway, you remember you heard it here first. Anything else comes in, I'll let you know. But calling me a serial killer, I don't know. That's pretty strong. Anyway, that's what we do. So that is him. So that's incredible. So let me just fix that up. So let's go back to here. So let's go back. Oh, no, I've shut it down. So I wonder if I've still got it on a reopen close tab. A reopen close tab. So this guy here is actually the same guy. Oh, what did I just do? Hold it 1 minute, please, caller. Reopen close tab. No, we've gone back to the wrong one. Oh, we've stuffed this up, haven't we? We haven't done very clever here. Can we go back? Well, what we need to do is search for him then, don't we? So we go Facebook. I just want to document it so that I'm actually really amazed that that's him, because it looks like, if you didn't know any better, you'd think he's actually, well, he kind of looks like he's relatively successful in some way. So why would he jeopardize his career? But all this stuff here looks like it's AI generated anyway. So that's AI. That looks AI. He looks like a bloody monkey, to be honest. Doesn't even look real. So that's, if you can share a 4-minute video, you can build your MOB Bitcoin empire. Get paid, which is absolutely crazy. So it doesn't even look like the same guy. That looks more like him. But anyway, I'm going to actually take that photo and put that on his profile so I can remember who it is. We'll go to Taz Smith here. We will grab him. So, and we'll build a profile of you, my friend. So let's go to Taz Smith. He looks younger here. That's the real life photo. Makes him look like he's too young, which is interesting. So there he is there. And obviously now we know what you do, mate. So you're just a fake it till you make it guy, which is a shame, really. He did get nervous when we turned up, though, and started broadcasting them. Article. Oh, you did an article on my own website. You're absolutely mad shit crazy. Just saying. So if we go to my own article, who is this Taz guy? It's we've got him on our thing. Oh, my God. So you've published a whole article on my website about Taz Smith, and I didn't even know it. Oh, that's so crazy. Answer me, laugh out loud. Okay, let's have a look. So who are these people? Oh, look, I've got to read some of this. So let's just have a look, listen to some of this before we get stuck into our...
Last night, I did what any self-respecting consumer advocate with a cup of coffee and a high tolerance for nonsense would do. I live-streamed Megan Lynch's Connective/INVU Zoom call. If you've followed my work, you already know the ecosystem InvestView, iGenius, Connective, and now the acquisition of VYB, a hydra of rebrands, hype cycles, and AI claims that never seem to involve actual AI. But when I wasn't prepared for the levels of chaos, delusion, and digital snake oil they rolled out this time, because this call featured a special guest, mob boss Taz Smith, and it was insanity. A short recap. If you've been following my work, you know this isn't you. We've already documented InvestView's long regulatory history, VYB relaunches, Megan and Reagan Lynch's controversial venture VYB, iGenius, peptide coffee, and a manipulative rank up the pattern of hype.
Good stuff. Now, we're not going to get too distracted on that, but that's brilliant. So what that actually means, though, is if people do search for Taz Smith, we should already have coverage on him. And look at this. So this is, if you search for Taz Smith and you didn't know who this guy was in the Zoom meeting promoting a get-rich-quick opportunity, you will find his social media, you will find his Facebook pages, and then you'll find his YouTube account, and then you'll find this, thanks to Queen Akama, because you have used his name as a tag. And when you click on Taz Smith, exposed, and he'll be watching this right now, you'll see that any content that we have on him is going to be in here. So if we come to Taz Smith, I don't even know if this is the same one, but let's have a look. I don't even know if it is. Don't think it is, but could be. But anyway, we could search for Taz Smith in here, and potentially there he is there. So even his own name doesn't come up that strong. And that's the boss man there, is it? Really? Is this it? Is this as good as it gets? And you're meant to be somebody, and you criticize me? So now we'll add that into his booty list. we'll go back to this list here. Thank you very much for doing that, blog. The unsung hero is Queen of Karma. What a scream. So that's brilliant. So now we've got enough information on this guy, which is absolutely batshit crazy. Now, the other thing that you might not realize, and I don't want to get too distracted because I'm actually halfway through doing another live, but when you go down to now that opportunity that they were promoting was called Selenium Life, and we've done an extensive oh, look there. So here's Selenium Life here. Now, they were in there. We just bumped into 2 Zoom meetings. The first one was Dr. Steve, who isn't a real doctor. And we have actually gone through the opportunity that he's promoted. And we've actually proven that the software that they are claiming they have developed themselves isn't their software. And they've literally bought access to a white labeled service claiming that they're going to launch their own accolade of software that does amazing stuff. Now, he couldn't show me one website that was used by his services, and he wanted me to wait 2 weeks. And they're telling you that they're going to release everything that they claim they do. And if you go into the presentation here, you can actually read through here. And when you get to the point where they talk about all the services they offer, they don't have these services. And Megan is in there in a Zoom meeting using that young fella, Tay Smith, to promote Selenium Life. It's a Solarium. I forget what it's called. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Solarium Life. And they don't actually have a web builder. They don't have anything they claim. And in here, the products are powered by DH Media, right? And they're claiming here that they seem to have some association with WordPress, Wix, and Squarespace, website builders, email marketing. And it even gets worser than you can, because I think the company, I don't know if I've actually linked it on this blog, but I mean, anyone in their right mind, if you read this blog, you would realize that they don't actually have anything they claim they do. So why would anyone in their right mind, like Megan or anybody, even promote this software? So we went to town and did a massive blog all about it. Now, anyone in their right mind would read this and realize that they're promoting a scam. Now, I'm just trying to find the software called, I think it's DH Media. Now, DH Media is the big company that's meant to be behind running this amazing software that they're trying to tell you that you need to sign up for, that's about to be released. Now, if I went to dh.media and went /WP -admin, you would see that this website is actually built using WordPress. So they claim they have a drag and drop website builder, and the company that has developed all the software and done amazing things. Oh, thanks. I can't eat it. Done amazing things by building a drag and drop website builder is using WordPress as their drag and drop builder. This is just so wrong. It's not funny. So you come down here and now you can see that they provide these overpriced services. So let's say I want to use a booking calendar and I click on this here to buy it. So when I click on that to buy it, it will take me to a web page. And now all of a sudden I'm paying $350 for something that was advertised just a second ago for $200. There's no booking calendar. When you click on the booking calendar to have a look at it to see what you're actually purchasing, you go to what they call WooCommerce, which is part of WordPress's online shopping experience. And here you can see that they haven't even finished all the products. So just examining without even a heartbeat DH Media and looking at what they're having to offer, you can actually see that they don't have anything. They are a nobody company. It is a scam. And then you've got Megan in here telling me that I'm wasting my time and I need to get a job because I'm exposing a scam. Do you think that Megan Regan and Tad Smith care whether they're promoting a company that's making false claims? Now, they'll tell you that they're in a soft launch at the moment. And the soft launch is the excuse for telling people that they can sell website builders for $1,000, email marketing for $400. All these packages that you see, we've discovered are actually coming from another company that gives you a login. And all the screenshots they're showing people are actually from this other company, not even their own company, no association whatsoever. So we reached out to the company behind this, and we also reached out to Dr. Steve, claiming that, that the history that Megan Lynch has is disgusting, and she shouldn't be allowed on the internet. And it even gets worse than that, because if I go to Ponzi schemers, I think I've actually gone down to, I think if I search for Megan Lynch, I'll find it. But it's pretty breathtaking. So, I mean, it doesn't take a rocket science to figure out that this is a scam. And then you find other people like this who don't even have the presence that they should do. 53 subscribers and 2 videos, and he's looking like he's a boss. He's got a website out here that's, I don't even know if this is his website or whatever it is. It's to cause deception. It just absolutely makes me crazy. Look, I've got to have my lunch, and that's not bad because I can give you a video to watch. But I just thought we'd get interrupted here, and we're going to go back to Lee, and I'm just going to try and eat my lunch in a hurry, and then hopefully come back before he finishes, and hopefully we'll have some healthy interruptions along the way. So back to Lee, who's wants to tell you about his $100 experience, and I'm going to duck away for a few minutes, and we'll carry on listening to what he's got to offer.
This presentation is over. You need to join immediately. Get your membership activated in the $100 experience. Why? Because you want to be ahead of all the procrastinators. You want to be ahead of all the future people that are coming in, all the future members. So it takes no time to get started, literally 15 minutes and you're in. You don't want to let life get in the way of your dreams, your desires, your goals, because no one cares about your life more than you do. Okay, let's make it happen for you and your family, and don't worry about everything else. Absolutely everyone that wants this money and wants a time and a financial freedom lifestyle, they join us. Why? There's 3 categories, and it covers everyone on the planet. Okay, this category is the main one that covers everyone. Category number 1 is join and do no work at all. Now, I don't know anyone that wouldn't like to make money and not have to do any work. So this covers everyone on the planet. It's $125 one time to get started. There's no monthly fees, which is awesome. Okay, that means your membership is in. You'll be positioned to receive $23,000 in about 30 to 90 days, $1 million in about 18 to 24 months. Is that a guarantee? No. If you want a guarantee, you're going to have to make the guarantee yourself. You're going to have to plug into the system yourself. You're going to have to make this business a business of your choice yourself and go for it. If not, sit back, relax, and it's just a matter of time before you start receiving $100 payments. All right, and it goes up to $100,000 in payments. Okay, why? How can this even work if nobody's doing any work? Well, the answer is everyone is not going to do no work. Okay, the reality is there are leaders that want to do work, they just don't know how, or there's people that want to do work and they don't know how. The leaders know how. Okay, now the reason this works is because you are filling in a membership spot. Very simple. Okay, the ultimate goal is to fill in membership spots. Whether you're going to do work or go crazy, it doesn't matter, because you have just filled in a membership spot, and that's the goal. Everyone that wants this money, they want this lifestyle that it can bring. That's why it works. Okay, $125 one time. It means your membership stays active indefinitely, because it's one time, no monthly payments, no monthly fees, and guess what? You can't cancel, period. Okay, you get in, you make the decision, you get in with $125, you ain't getting no refund. Okay, it's in the system, and you're going to make money eventually. Okay, that's it. Category number 2, join and get others to join that do no work at all. The reason this category 2 is here is because you realize once you get in, you're like, this is kind of simple. This is kind of fun. I wouldn't mind sharing it with a few people, but guess what? You get to take the burden off yourself and say, you know what, Larry, John, Sue, you can join, but you don't have to do any work. Just plug in your membership. So now you're doing a little bit more by getting others to join that are also going to join and do no work, but guess what? They may do the same thing. They may become a category 2 person, right? $125 one time, no monthly fees. Now you can get that 23,000 in about 30 to 60 days and $1 million in about 12 to 18 months. By the way, over and over and over again, okay? How does this work? You're getting more memberships in, okay? That's why it works, okay? And everybody's membership stays active indefinitely. Category number 3, join and get others to join in. Everybody's going to go to work, okay? The real goal, ladies and gentlemen, is to refer 3 people. I'm going to show you a slide here in just a moment, what referring 3 people one time to the program can do to your life, okay? The goal, here's the reality, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we have people that come in, do no work. We love you. We also have people that want to go crazy. The real goal here, ladies and gentlemen, let's be honest, right here. Refer 3 people, okay? And just everyone, refer 3 people one time. You know, in traditional business, how many people do you need? How many customers do you need to make money in a traditional business? Thousands, okay? We're talking here 3 people one time. Everyone, 3 people one time. Plug into the marketing system if you want help to get it. Allow people to duplicate and have a system that works even if you don't. That is what you need. Okay, that's the power of what we have here. You're not just joining a deal, you're joining a deal that's attached to a system. And then there's another deal attached to it later on that's going to generate $13,000 over and over again, okay, automatically. So that's called the 2K experience. Okay, this is the $100 experience. We get people into this system, and then when you have the money, it's no big deal. Boom, we launched the 2K experience, just so you know. And when we launched it, we found out that everybody doesn't have $2,000 to throw in. Well, we said, let's do the $100 experience. Everybody's got $125 one time. Okay. And if you don't, you're really doing something wrong. Okay. Now, $125 one time, no monthly fees. You'll get $23,000 in about 30 days, $1 million in about 6 to 12 months. A lot better, right? How long do you want to wait to get $1 million? I suggest you stay tuned to our training at the end so you understand our system, review the training and everything, get your membership after that, get in, and then plug into the system and get people coming to your site. And all the people that are coming there, they're going to be exposed to this incredible presentation, and you'll be on your way. Okay. Now, so the question is, well, what do you actually have to do if you're going to do no work? Well, what I want you to do is get your memberships. Okay. And that means you can get your memberships in the $100 experience, and then you can share with others. And then you can tell them that they need to join and they don't have to do any work at all. Or you can just sit there and do nothing else, okay? Whatever you want, or you go crazy with it, whatever you want, okay? But the most important thing I need you to do, okay? I need you to stay engaged and care about your darn new business, okay? Now, I realize there's a million things, opportunities out there. And it's unfortunate nowadays that there's so much information and nobody focuses on one deal, okay? This is actually 2 deals into one system, and it allows the people, you can focus, and you bring people into a system that works even if they don't, and then you can bring, it automatically brings them into the 2K experience. It just, a systematic approach, okay? So the most important thing is stay engaged and care about your new business. Give it at least 6 months of total focus. How the heck can you make any money in anything if you've got this going on, that going on, that going on? It's very, very difficult. We brought everything together so you can make money if you focus, okay? Now, you're going to join us on every single live Zoom. It's amazing to me how people say, yeah, I want to make a $23,000, but you won't pop your butt on a live Zoom. It just frustrates me, okay? You want to get on every live Zoom. We have them on Tuesday nights at 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 p.m.
I'm just having a quick
Eastern.
bite to eat,
Saturday
and we've got a
mornings
visitor.
like today.
I hope you're
We have
enjoying
it at 10 o'clock
Lee
Pacific, 1
Bane's.
o'clock Eastern.
Don't sign up yet.
Just get the heck on the live Zooms. Why? It creates excitement, and it allows people to share their testimonials, okay? And everything else. And I have trainings and everything. It gets people plugged in. when you have the excitement and people on the live Zooms, that lets people know, it's reassuring to know that everything works. Now, I can tell you whether people are on the live Zooms or not, my system works. The question is, do you work? Okay. If you don't work, then you need to figure it out. You can do no work here. That's fine, but you're not going to make money as fast as you would if you put your butt to work. Okay. Let's be honest. Okay. Now you want to monitor your new business throughout the day. You want to check your email, your phone, your text throughout the day. Why? Because people are going to send you money. Darn it. I don't want people that are going to send you $100, $100, $700, $700, $3,300 to be like, well, where's Larry? I don't know where Larry is. Where's Lee? Right? You need to be ready to receive the darn money when it comes. Okay? Because this is not something, it's never going to happen for me. It will happen. And when it does, you better be ready. So receive the money. You want to log into your back office 3 or 4 times a week. Why? I don't want you to say, well, I don't know. Well, I'm supposed to get money. Where's the website? How do I log in? What's my username? What's my password? We don't need none of that crap, okay? That's why I want you to stay engaged. So when you get your money, here's what happens. People are going to send you the money via Zelle, Cash App, Venmo. They're going to send you money via crypto. Maybe you're going to meet up at Starbucks if you know the person personally and get the $100, the $700, whatever it is. Well, guess what you're going to do? Okay. You're going to go into your app. You're going to say, well, I got my Venmo, or we met at Starbucks, and you're going to go into your back office, you log in, and you simply click a button to mark them approved. That means you received your money. They sent the money, you received the money, and you marked them approved, and now they're in the system. Okay. Now they can make money. Okay. So that's how that works. All right. Now, this presentation is meant to build our global team of promoters, but what are the products and services? Bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, we've got powerful training. We've got business training. We've got marketing. You're going to hear a lot of that from me on Saturdays. Marketing, artificial intelligence, network marketing, personal development training about that mindset. And boy, do we need help with our stinking thinking, right? Mindset, empowerment, relationships, health, finances, and so much more. Okay. So that is enough about the products and services that you have access to. You have access also to me and my system, which is not just some, this happened, this guy, it's really easy. No, man, I'm telling you, if the average person had to go through what I've done the last 6 months, they would have quit. Okay, in a week into it. Okay, so creating a system is important because I go through the pain to allow you to not go through the pain. So why should this be your global automatic business of choice? Well, everyone can join. Okay, no one's left out. At $125 one time, that will put you into $1 million over and over again global business model. Are you kidding? Darn, right? Big now money. Ladies and gentlemen, the payments start off at $100, $100, $100. It goes to $700, $3,300. Ladies and gentlemen, the payments get to the point where it's going to be direct person-to-person payments of up to $106,000. Okay? Now, how in the world you're probably, because of your stinking thinking, you might be thinking, well, how in the world is someone going to send $100,000? The system, we've got it. We know what to do. On top of that, they have the money to do it. They started off at $125 one time, and they've worked their way up to $106,000. They've got money now. They're not broke. Okay. The potential customer is everyone on the planet. Okay. Why? Because it's $125 one time, and it plugs people into $1 million over and over again potential business model. And guess what you're doing? Your goal, your business, is to plug people into this global $1 million over and over again business model, which is a training membership. That's your whole goal. Okay. Now, and it links to the other opportunities in a systematic approach with our global team, and our entire global team follows us. Do you understand? If you understand leverage, everybody's heard about maybe the rule of 72, leveraging money into more money. We're leveraging people into more money. A system of people joining a system into more money. And that's why this works. You're not alone. In most businesses, you're all by yourself. You have to figure it all out yourself. That's what I do on a daily basis. Figure it out, figure it out, figure out why. So you don't have to figure it out. Okay. You can join and don't know work or go crazy. And we got video proof that our team is reaching out to 10,000 plus people monthly. So the bottom line is wherever you fit in, you just get in right there. Okay. And work from there. Okay. We have an AI-backed marketing system. You can try the free 14-day trial, and then it's just $1 a day. Okay. Freedom to be wherever you have an internet connection. Ladies and gentlemen, most businesses, you got to be at a building. You're stuck, you're screwed, right? With this, you can travel the world. You can run this from your cell phone, your tablet, your laptop, your computer. It doesn't matter. This is what we call time and financial freedom. So here's the first visual of how your board looks. We call these boards, okay? This is your income. This is what you need to worry about. In order to see this board, you got to send $25 to the admins. They got to eat and feed their family too. And then you're going to see a board just like this. You'll be at the top. You're going to probably have 3 spots below you that are empty, 9 spots below that are empty. Okay. Unless the person above you is going crazy and they're going to fill them all in, and you're going to get paid from that. Right. So the goal is to receive on membership level 1, $900 within 2 days. Have people done it? Absolutely. Does it happen for everyone? No, it could be slower or faster. We've had people do it in like 2 hours, okay? Because they have a big contact database, okay? So the bottom line is this: it will happen eventually with this, because you can't cancel. Once you're in, you can't cancel. So it's going to happen, right? So there's going to be those 3 spots, those 9 spots, and there's a person above you and you that are going to try to fill in these spots. When they fill in these spots, guess what? The $100 goes 2 levels up. Wherever someone shows up in the matrix, it goes 2 levels up. So the money's going to go 2 levels up. So you're the first level. It doesn't go to you in this case. The $100 payments goes to the person above you. All right. And you're like, well, what about me? Well, here's your 9 payments. These all are going to go to you. A lot of people say, hey, as these payments come in, do I have to wait till all 9 are in before I get my 900? No. As the person comes in, they send the money to you, you mark them approved, and they're in. They're in, right? So $100, $100, $100, 9 payments total goes to you. That gives you $900. You're going to take $700 out of that 900 you earned. You go to the next level. Why do you want to do that? Because you want to get to the point you're making $1 million over and over again. You get to keep $200. Now, I have a golden ticket. The golden ticket, this is a special notice, because I used to not include this in the presentation. Now I am including it. Why? Because I'm experienced. I know how to maximize my income potential with a model like this, an income stream like this. Some people don't. Most people don't know. What is the golden ticket? Using your personal membership link, purchase multiple membership spots underneath yourself to multiply your income from the same effort. Okay? So how does that look? Let's say you came in right here and you got these 3 spots. Yeah, you're going to have to send $125 to the person, to the admins, and to the person above you. But guess what? Okay. Now you have 4 income streams that will be there. Okay. Now you could do that, or you can also, they're going to get the payments from this and this. So when you do those 3 spots, you're going to get money from here and here, ladies and gentlemen. Think about that. Now, the other way to do it is to get these 2 spots.
We're back.
All right. And guess what? You send the $25 to the admin, but this is your pay line. You're going to not receive $200 from real people, but you're going to receive $100 in fake money from yourself. You just mark yourself approved. And now those 2 spots are going to also get membership payments as well, as people fill in on their second level. Okay. Now, remember, all of your memberships are going to also upgrade to all of the memberships levels that we're going to get into right now, allowing you to multiply your income.
So just by watching that on the TV while I'm entertaining our guest, and also listening to what we're listening to here, he's basically telling you, if you want to become a non-millionaire, that you can purchase all the levels of membership yourself. And you can just create multiple accounts. It's absolutely batshit crazy. But this is what the sort of rubbish that people like Lee Smith. So I haven't shown you so far. We're just going to take a bit of a quick look at me banging my head against the wall here, listening to this guy. And then I come down to here and I'm thinking, I know this guy's name. So I went onto my YouTube account and I searched for Lee Bane and I found 3 videos about him that I've mentioned him in the past. And it just went crazy. So I listened to this and here he is pushing the same type of stuff. I'll just turn the sound up on that.
Is that it?
Hold up.
What the hell? That was a...
Here we go here.
Regular job, a job, journey of the broke. I want you to get beyond that and start thinking about how you can make money without either doing anything or as you do something, make it automated where it's a business that brings you money all the time, 24/7.
Oh my goodness. It sounds too...
So that was me a long time ago, 3 years ago, watching Lee Banes still try and push these schemes down people's throats. So I'm assuming that his own system doesn't work for himself, because here he is telling you he's going to teach you to generate income and make it automated so you don't have to do anything or little per day. And here he is stuck inside a Zoom meeting doing the same thing. It's absolutely batshit crazy. Anyway, we didn't come this far to only come this far, so let's carry on listening to what he's saying.
Okay, membership level 2. You're going to receive, the goal is to receive an additional $6,300 within 1 week. How does that happen? Well, those people that fall in on your level 2 board, they're going to send their $700 payments to the person above you. These $700 payments, you guessed it, these all go to you. What is that total? $6,300. $3,300 you're going to pay to go to the next level. How hard is that, right? You're making money, you upgrade. You make more money, you upgrade. Guess what? You get to keep $3,000. Now, what if you had the 4 accounts and they did the same thing? That's $12,000 that you get to keep. All right? Now, let's go to membership level 3. All right, these $3,300 payments goes to the person above you. The goal is to get $29,700 within a month. Now, these $3,300 payments,
just reading some of the comments. He's got
right? Now you've received that
presentation skills, so
in additional money. You're going to take $9,700 to go to the next level, and you're going to keep $20,000. If you had 4 accounts, that's $80,000. Okay. Now, this actually continues until you receive over $1 million in about 6 to 12 months or so.
In 6 to 12 months.
It depends on your belief level, right? Your
belief.
Action. Level 4, how does this work? 9 payments of $9,700, that's $87,300, that's $24,000 to go to the next level. You keep $63,000. Ladies and gentlemen, you have 4 accounts. That's $240,000.
Wow.
All right, you get to keep. Level 5,
$240,000 payments, 9 of those,
$216,000. You're going to take $106,000 to go to the final level.
The final level.
Keep $110,000. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
If you had
donkeys
4 accounts,
and honkies.
That's $440,000 you get to keep. Wow. This is all more money.
Who handles the money?
More money.
Who controls the money?
And more time in financial freedom. More time in financial freedom. So level 6, $106,000 payments. You're going to get 9 of those. You can keep the whole $954,000. Have a great day. But what you can also do, what I recommend everybody's going to do, renew your membership for $106,000.
Renew your membership, and then you get to the end.
Everybody does
what happens, everybody? Put a 7 in the chat if you know what happens.
Earn $1 million. Renew your membership. Earn $1 million. Okay? That's how this. That's
how do you take your money off the platform?
This system is.
Wow.
The huge benefits of joining our team. Do no work or go crazy. You want to get your memberships and get your membership or memberships activated. Our global team is reaching out to 10,000 plus people
we might
monthly,
need to bring
no
up
cost
Lee
to
again.
you, potentially making you money. And we're, like I say, we're sponsoring the leaders that are reaching out to people. They got their own contact database.
Please wait
They're plugging
while
into
we
our
connect your
system.
phone call.
It's just going crazy now. Okay. Now, what I said, this is the graphic example of traditional sales.
Hello, you've reached Lee Bane. I'm not available right now. Please leave a detailed message. I will check my messages as I can, and have a great day.
G'day, Lee. Hey, look, we just got to the part in your video where you can make $1 million in 24 months. 12 months. Get that right. And we're just dying to know have you got any test cases or anyone that's actually done it? That would be really awesome. Let me know. Love to hear from you. Hope you're having a great day. Shame you couldn't join us on the live. Wonder why that is. Oh, right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I literally can sell ice to an Eskimo.
Wow.
Okay. I can sell. Now, the average person doesn't have the skills to sell. Okay, but I do. But let's say I sell all these people a membership. Yep. In traditional sales, there's you in the middle. I get all the money, right? You don't get anything. It's me. I can make money, right? But guess what? In this model, all of these people from left to right, I don't get to keep them all personally. I do the work. I sell the membership, and they show up like this. They get spread out between the team. I can only keep 3 people, and then everybody else goes underneath the other people. That's called spillover. That's called making money, everyone money. Okay? That is a system that works even if you don't. Okay? Now, that's how you get to thousands of dollars monthly. And most of them are going to join the other income stream, which is the 2K experience. Let me show you the graphic. Like I said, I promised you, with 3 people. 3 people, one time that you share with, that just simply join with a measly $125 one time. What's going to happen? Yep. It's going to put your income and your team growth on steroids.
Yep.
Okay.
I hear you.
After 1 month, you got your 3 new members in the $100 experience, and they're going to eventually join the 2K experience. Why not? They're in, they're making money. Let's go, right?
Let's go.
Now, your 3 enrollments are going to do the same darn thing that you did. They're going to get their 3 in a month, right? So in month 2, 9 new people. Month 3, 27. Month 4, 81 new members. 243, 2187. Look at after 9 months. Okay, that's 30,000 people on your team. Ladies and gentlemen, you're golden. You're done. Okay, you're done. All right.
Golden.
Now, wow. What is the potential? This is $1 million income potential, ladies and
give
gentlemen.
me a bucket.
And all you did was, and this could be monthly or sooner, over and over again. All you did was everyone brought in. You didn't bring in 30,000
Where does
yourself.
the money come
You brought
from?
in 3 one time. Do you understand the power of leverage?
You understand the power.
Not only do people refer 3 people from their warm market, guess what? They can plug into our ecosystem, our AI-backed marketing system, and continue to do this on a monthly basis.
Oh my God!
Okay,
you're going to be non-linear in no time.
Remember, all the same people are going to join the projects, and they're going to upgrade to all the levels. Are you kidding? All right. Now, you want to join us right now today? Category 1, 2, or 3, we don't care. Get your membership in. Okay.
Buy your fake memberships here.
To the team page. I already shared it with you. On the top left, that's a graphic of the team page. It's a little bit outdated, but that's the same thing. On the bottom left, they're going to click on next steps after they get their membership
Everybody should be signing up for this.
And the system walks them through how they can get to $1,000 a day in income.
Boom.
Step 1, step 2, step 3, all the way through the steps. And you only do the steps at the right time. The system tells you when the right time is.
Where is the system?
That's how
Show
this
me
works.
the system.
So imagine knowing you have a very real opportunity to eventually receive millions of dollars in payments over and over and over again.
How can they promote this shit?
Time. Okay?
Time. Just need to be patient.
Now, what do you do right now?
Nothing.
To get positioned ahead of the 10,000 plus
Nothing.
people monthly.
Please do
so
nothing.
You want to get ahead of all the other people.
Oh,
okay, whether
fear
it's
of missing
them
out.
or the procrastinators or what, you want to get the links from the person that referred you and get yourself in.
Yep,
you
have to be holding hands in the referral system because you never get to the top because you're always at the bottom of the pyramid.
You want to work with your sponsor to make sure your back office is set up to receive money to maximize your earning potential. You want to set up the receiving method on the manual.
Now remember, this video is only 3 days ago.
Okay,
so this is happening now.
We'll walk you through it, ladies and gentlemen. You're not all by yourself.
Oh no!
I have a vested interest in everybody making $1 million. Why? It's going to make me millions. Okay.
Oh.
Now, contribute to the fuel that feeds the system with our AI-backed system.
Oh my God.
The marketing system. That would be the next layer. We're going to talk about that after this core presentation right now.
Core presentation.
So we're going to hold your hand. We're going to help you with anything and everything.
Don't let them hold your hand.
Jump ahead of all the procrastinators that are thinking about, I don't know if I want to do it. It's a lot of money. $125 one time. Get off me.
Get off me. Get off me,
so
Satan.
That's done. I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to see if anybody has any questions.
Oh, here we go.
Because what I want to do now is going to go into
There's 11 people
training on the system
on
why it can work for you. So I'm
he
going to go
never
ahead and let
mentioned
everybody
where the money
unmute
comes
just
from.
a moment.
Come on, Richard. Don't be
Unmute
negative.
everyone. If you have a question, you can unmute yourself.
Okay.
And
I have a
go
question.
ahead and ask your question.
This would be good.
You can have
first,
go ahead. Ask
first person to ask the question where his wife or his daughter. Hi, Dad. You told me to come in here.
So the good thing is normally
we have lots of
questions. Why? Because everything makes sense, guys.
Everything.
All you got to do now is take action. The reason I played the video at the beginning of all these nice homes and cars, that's what that gets people excited and pumped up. Me too, to be honest with you. Okay.
Oh, yeah. He gets pumped. He gets off on it.
You don't have to have all that.
No.
But think about how awesome it is to be completely debt-free. Your kids are going to college. They're already paid for. Your retirement is set. You're traveling. That is what we're talking about. Get the darn vision here.
Get the darn vision.
And I'm going to show you right now the system here in a second on how this works. No questions, guys? Unmute yourself. Ask questions.
No, I'm not asking you a question.
Nothing? Okay. So now we're going to mute everybody again.
Ooh, because it was getting noisy.
Now we're going to get into the training. So everybody needs to be a part of this training.
Everybody. Why?
Because you need to know what we're doing, even if you're not going to do it.
Okay.
That's why.
Right.
So let me go ahead and share my screen.
Yep.
Here, just a moment. I got to get on the right
thingy.
The right page.
The right page. It's getting better and better, though, isn't it?
Bear with me. It'll take me just a moment and we'll be rolling.
Rolling. Step right up. Step right up. Okay. Still waiting. Little boy waits. Hey, show my office, honey.
All right. Let me share my screen now.
Okay, here we go. I'm just looking for some other.
I'll just share the whole screen. So
he's going to share the whole screen. Now, so we're going to now see his.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the team information page. Everybody gets this for free.
You can
share it. It does not have your own links at the bottom. They look at the videos and then there's no sign up link. Now, if you join the marketing system, you're going to have a page, all these pages, and it's going to have your own link to let people sign up. They get all the information and your link, and you can have all the leads and everything. So when people sign up, first of all, you share the information with them. They find out about this incredible opportunity. They look at the same presentation that you just saw. They see where the 10,000 people are coming from, and then they join you. After that, they're going to do the next steps. The next steps is
you
how
get
they're
some
going to
free
get to
steak
the
knives
point
from
where they're
Temu.
earning $1,000 a day. Now they're going to go through the next steps. Like I said, step 1, step 1A, 1B, Now, one of those steps, is the AI-backed marketing and lead system.
Okay.
Got it. You get a 14-day free trial. They're going to click on that. and they're going to learn about the marketing system. You're going to drive people
Network
traffic to your
Central.
personalized copy of our
Let's see if we can
ecosystem pages
we'll
via our AI-backed marketing system and make more money. So let's go into this. Let's let this video play, and I'll see how long it takes, and we'll go from there. But you need to understand. Here's the basics, okay?
Guys.
Everybody gets into the membership, the $100 experience. They get multiple memberships, right?
Okay.
And then they join, if they want to market, they join the AI system, and they start sending leads into the system. AI can follow up.
Sounds like a chain letter,
messaging, emails, and everything else. Everything's already created for you. Okay, so let's just play this video. That was the overview. Let's play. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to answer the question in this very, very short presentation: how using our AI-backed marketing system with phone-interviewed leads and/or automatic clicks can make everyone thousands of dollars and more monthly.
That's his
so it's
voice.
very, very exciting to know that everyone
his
can
own
succeed
voice.
with our ecosystem. Okay, so here's your 10,000-foot view of automatic money for all. First of all you have to do is get your membership or your memberships in the $100 experience.
Okay.
Then you're going to configure your $100 experience back office so you can get paid and maximize your income for the $100 experience. So you got to make sure that your back office is configured so that way people can send you money and you can receive the money, and they know how you want to receive the money, whether it be Venmo, Cash App,
go have a look at the real
crypto,
website.
whatever. Okay.
I've typed it in.
Then you're going to start your 14-day trial with Networker Central.
If you fill out the form, he'll ring you up
for short.
It's really funny.
Then you will have the ability to import our system pages and into your Networker Central account. It takes about maybe 2 minutes or so. But that includes the web pages, the email autoresponder, all kinds of things that are going to be you just get a copy of it, and it
should be a space between this word and that full stop.
And you just fill in the variables so that way everything will point to your $100 experience affiliate page and everything else. Okay, and then the next step is to get opportunity seekers to watch your video. Now, the way we look at it, as far as our team,
that's you guys. Opportunity seekers. Are you seeking for an opportunity?
The best ways to do that is to use phone interviewed leads. So that way you know these are real people. They have money. They're ready to get started. They've already verified their email address, their phone number, and they're waiting for your opportunity. Yep. The other one is possibly the clicks, the live clicks. Networker Central, lead companies, other lead companies, they send someone that's looking on the internet. If they're looking to make money from home, those people click on a button and they go directly to opportunity web pages. In this case, it would be your opportunity web page. So then the opportunity seekers, they're going to look at your video. They're going to get excited because we've created everything here. It's a complete system. And then the opportunity seekers, they're going to visit your capture page or your sales page, right? And then after that, they're going to sign up, right? And then you're going to use the AI-backed system to share the opportunity.
Would you like to live forever? God so loved the world so much that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. Now, Jesus gave his life to give Lee Bane an opportunity to present this to you, so you should be grateful. That's what he wants you to believe, that God has led you to this opportunity.
With the opportunity seeker. Very, very simple. And then you're going to receive an email notification of the new sign up, and then you're going to reach out to the new member that just signed up. You're going to make sure they're fully signed up. They know how to send and receive their payments. Their back office is configured. Plug them into this system, and then you're just going to keep on going, right?
Keep on going.
If everyone shares, look at this very, very simple way to make a heck of a lot of money.
Hey, use my name in vain then. He said a heck of a lot of money. So basically, you need to find 10,000 people to sign up and trust you to put in $100 each. And remember, $25 goes to the administrators of the website. And it just so happens that the person and the website you sign up for is Lee Bane's. It's just, you can't make this shit up. It gets better and better. So he's now getting $125 of your money if you have any friends, and you have 10,000 friends that will sign up. And if you want to, you can speed up the process by signing up yourself, multiple accounts.
A lot faster, right? If everyone shares their opportunity with opportunity seekers just one time, okay, if everyone shares with opportunity seekers just one time, okay, you don't have to do it over and over and over again, because we're mainly looking for just 3 people. What's going to happen is going to put...
All right, we've got an advert coming in here, and we're actually in the 50K club. G'day, how you doing? Is this
Hi, I'm great. And yourself?
Cool, the 50K club. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yay. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Thanks very much. Are you got a meeting starting soon, or have I gate crashed?
Have you crashed?
Oh, have I gate crashed, or have you got a presentation starting soon?
Oh, no presentation. We have a private meeting starting soon. Who invited you?
Megan Lynch?
To Team 50K Club?
Yeah. Megan Lynch and Taze Smith. You heard of them?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but we don't have any presentation until tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Can I join in anyway?
Oh, this is like an executive leadership meeting.
That's
like
me. What's the
Yeah.
what's the 50K club? Is that what's the how do I find out more information? How do I become an executive leader? Because I've got a big community behind me.
Okay, let me get your information and I will pass it on. What is your telephone number, please?
I'll put it in the chat room if you like.
Perfect.
Cool. And whereabouts are you from?
I'm in Washington, D.C. What about you?
Oh, I was there a wee while ago. It was snowing, but it's probably quite warm there now.
Oh, yeah, extremely.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm currently visiting New Zealand.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've got my Florida number there.
Okie doke.
Do you guys have a website?
407. No, not yet. We are launching.
Oh, are you? How do I get involved? Because I was involved in BG wealth sharing, and it didn't go too well for me. Have you heard of that?
Yes.
Yeah, no, that was a bit of a not a good taste in the mouth, that one. But yeah, but I'm looking for another opportunity. But I like the idea of making income online. Without having to do much work. So if that's what you guys are doing, I'd love to know more.
Okay, absolutely. I will plug you in. Is this are you reachable on WhatsApp?
Yep. My WhatsApp number is well, that one I don't have on WhatsApp actually. That's just for phone calls. Do you want to give me your WhatsApp, and then do you want to put your WhatsApp, and then I'll use my other phone number? I can't remember it off by heart.
Sure, no worries. I got
Thank
it
you.
right now.
And what's your name?
Yasmin Enoch.
Jasmine Enoch. Jasmine Enoch?
I texted it in the chat as well.
You're awesome. I'll just have a wee look. So that's your phone number, and I'll just put that somewhere safe.
All right, perfect. Well, I'm glad you bumped into us tonight.
Yep. And who are you associated with? Do you have any people's names I might know? You don't know Megan Lynch?
I know her, but I don't think she's a part of the community right now, unless she is, and I don't know. But yeah, I do know her. Do you know Terrence Quartz, Michael Irvin?
Oh, Terrence, I do know. Let's see, Terrence. I'm useless at spelling. So how do you? I think I've got his name written down here actually. Let's have a look. Where did I keep him hidden? It's Terrence. Was he involved in BG Wealth Sharing?
Yes.
Yep. All right. So Terrence Granova, what do they call him? Let's see if I've got him. Not Terrence Hill.
Mm-hmm. No. So you were on Megan's team in BG Wealth?
No, it wasn't. I just know of her. I just listened to her talk, and I thought, oh, that's interesting. So I don't like her. I can't stand her, to be honest. I shouldn't say that, but I just did. But
it's just us. No worries.
yeah, that's all right. No, she's a bit of she's just not a nice person, not somebody I like. But Terrence, are we sure we got Terrence?
That's just really weird that you bumped. So send me the invite. I'm just curious of how you got the information.
Yeah.
Someone sent you an invite. Maybe Peter.
What was his last name?
Peter Takar.
How do you spell? Oh, can you put those names? I'll do a search because I'll just go through my emails and I'll bring it up if you like. You give me those names and I'll go search for them and I'll show you the invite.
Okay, just text me the invite. But my partner Michael Irvin is here, so I am going to bid you farewell. But it was really nice to speak to you tonight, and I look forward to connecting. Everything happens for a reason, so thank you.
Yeah, no, good on you. Thank you.
All right, take good care.
Thank you. I'll just get myself out of here.
Give me half a second.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Let's see if we can get in here. So let's see if I can get in here under a different name, but this time, here we go.
I'm going to come back into the Zoom in a second.
So let's see if I can stay in here. I've gone in there under now. Did anyone get those names? Which I really need to have a backup Zoom because she's going to ask, and I'm just going to ignore her if she talks to me. But it'd be funny to be in here. So we went Terrence. Okay, and I'm just going to log in here as Terrence. And let's see if we can go into this executive meeting that they call. So let's just put another screen over here. Yeah, so I've got a backup screen, but so far I'm going in there as Terrence. Now, she did mention some other names, but I can't remember them. So let's just have another backup again and see if I can cut. I'll just have to go back and listen to my own live and see whether I can. Who did she say? I might actually just use her own name. That would cause a bit of confuses. And see. So now I've got in here a couple of times, and I've even got her own name in here. It'd be interesting to see if she lets me in twice. Yep, she did.
Sorry about that. Yes, I'm here.
All right, so let's see if we can. I'll try and grab somebody's
name.
Yes, what I'll try and do is grab somebody else's name as soon as they come in. Gallery view, and see if I can get somebody's name.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, Terrence.
Here we go.
I see on.
Let's just get rid of that. So hopefully we'll get some other people in here in a minute, and we'll be able to grab somebody else's name.
Hello?
Hey, Yasmin, can you hear me? I'm not just thinking you're answering me. Can you hear me? So that's a no. Okay, let me come back in then. Let me go out and come back in.
No, I can hear you.
Okay, did you hear me a moment ago?
Nah, but what's really weird.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That dude that was just in here, he just came in and impersonated me and Terrence. Because I just put Terrence in the waiting room and me in the waiting room. But it wasn't me because I'm here.
Right.
And he ain't even spelled Terrence's name right.
What was he doing?
Remember when he was like put the names in the I don't know if
he was trying to get the names right.
And I wouldn't my spirit was I'm usually not like that with people. My spirit was like no. So he said Megan Lynch sent him here, and then later on he said he doesn't even like her for real. And he was a part of BG Wealth. And then he was like, well, can I said, well, I'm about to we're about to have a private executive leadership meeting. I just was trying to think of something. And then he was like, oh, well, can I stay? I was like, no, it's proprietary. Now he gonna put Megan L in here. This is really weird. He's changing the names in the waiting room right now in front of my face.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and just hang up.
Let me just let him in and just see what's up with him.
You want to let him in? Okay.
But he was like, well, do you have a website? Well, where can I learn my information? Because I have a really big team and I was a part of BG Wealth. But you're in here twice, right, Michael? Or is this the man?
I missed it once only.
Okay, well, he's in here, so he's listening to us. So you may as well identify yourself, sir. Like, who plays games? What grown
I'm not playing games with you. I'm just, my name's...
I mean, yes, you are. It's apparent. Like, who does this?
Oh, no, what Danny DeHeck is, I'm an independent investigator. I'm an investigator.
I mean, but you don't have to play games, sir.
Well, I don't normally. Normally, I just
let you in the meeting that I asked you not to be a part of because we're.
Well, that's why I don't. That's why I play games, because you won't let me be part of your meetings, and I'm investigating.
Oh, is that what it is? You are playing games. Well, we don't like to play games.
No, you just gaslight people and kick people out. But I'll come after you because I've got a file on you. I'll come after you.
You do what you do on your end. That's fine, but that's not anything to do with what we're talking about right now.
Yeah,
though.
but
I mean,
but you're running and promoting Ponzi schemes, and that's why you're on my radar.
Oh my God, sir! Why are you on our call?
Well, what are you promoting then? Tell me what you're promoting, and I'll review it. So you just gaslight people.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. You could not be in any type of official capacity talking like that.
Okay.
If you want to talk to us, our number is private.
This meeting is being recorded.
Yeah.
You can find us if you want to find us. You don't have to be on a Zoom call with
Well, you tell me what you're promoting then, because I'll tell you what you're promoting is a fraud.
Who are you talking to, sir?
Oh, you just overtalk me. Who do you think I'm talking to? I've got a file on you, mate.
I just told you you can contact us individually if you want to have a conversation.
Are these your buddies?
You don't have to try to sneak it on
Are these your buddies? Are these all your buddies? I build databases on you guys, and then I expose you and I report you to the government, mate. You're going down promoting these scams. You're on my radar. You are on my radar, and you can't do anything about it.
Okay, well, I'm out of here.
Oh, you got to kick me out now, are you? Kick me out. Oh, kick him out. Oh, you got to kick him out.
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? You're the one promoting the scam. Here we are having your secret scam meeting, and I bake Gus. You're on my radar. You're going down. Oh, you talker, Michael. Michael, no name. Who's your last name? Put my camera on for you. Here you go. And you're being broadcasted live on the internet at the moment. How do you feel about those apples? Hey? Oh, you're gone. Jasmine, where you gone? I've got your name now. I'll go and tell you if you're on my database. Jasmine, there's your name.
Yasmine Enoch.
Yasmine Enoch. Oh, dear, Yasmine, are you really doing this for a living? Is this what you do for?
Has stopped.
So there we go. So now we just refresh. And we go in there as the M. Right, here we go. Waiting for host to start the meeting. So let's have a look, because I reckon I've got her already. No, I haven't. Well, let's put her on our name and shame list, because she's obviously promoting. She's up to no good. Oh, what did I do? I just done the wrong thing then. So we'll have a look, but they'll start up that meeting again, and we'll be there for them. There we go. Oh, profile name. Hold up 1 minute, please. So I'm sure I've seen her name before, and I'm really surprised that I haven't actually got her on file. So we're going to go HS mine E knock. And I'm guessing that was USA. I always like to put what country they're in, make my life a lot easier. And we'll go back to here, which is 50K team. So if we go to the 50K team room, obviously they didn't seem to have the ability to kick me out. So if I search for 50K team, I'm probably better off going into Facebook, because that's where they often market these things. Search for 50K team, 50K's team. 50K team. No, that's not going to help me. Let's go back and do a search for her name. And let's see what we can find. Oh, this looks Ecov married. Washington, D.C. That will be her. There she is. Is that her? Let's see what sort of things she puts on her wall. Married to Brendan. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at his photos. Let's have a look and see what they do. Profile views. Nothing yet. Nothing. Are they promoting anything? This looks like a promotion of some sort. Church. No. Can't see anything they're promoting. Spiritual meaning. That's something. What's this here? Virtual. No. So let's go back one. What other things? Photos. Comedy show. That's pretty instant stuff. So it may not be the same lady, but in here somewhere, if they are, normally we can find them promoting something to do with multi-level marketing, but this may be the wrong lady altogether. So let's not pick on her. Let's just go back to Facebook and search for this lady. It's ironic that it's in Washington, D.C., and she was from Washington, D.C. Or we could search for this name here, and maybe we can find her other platform to see where she is. Or I could even get more tricky. Come back to here, put that name, that number in there, and see whether that comes up anywhere. No. Well, that's no fun. I hate it when you can't find out where they're from. We've already been there, haven't we? Is it the same one? Linktree, that usually gives it away. This one claims to be in London, so it's not going to help us. Get rid of that one. Landscape design, Washington. Let's see if we show all activity. Nothing to see there. Doesn't look like that lady. Mum's coming home. Spotlight. No. Looks like an innocent person. So what I could do, which would be even better, is literally search and see how I got that. So far, no results in any of my meetings. And now I'm going to go to my emails and have a quick search for that ID number and see whether that comes up anywhere. And then we can figure out who gave me that email. Nothing. Wow, weird. So I don't even know how I got that contact. So even if I wanted to explain to her how I managed to find her, I can't find anything, which is a shame, really. Anyway, let's go back to our friend here who was offering us an opportunity. Now, we may actually cut out a lot of me in between this, but we want to finish this. We've only got another 9 minutes of this opportunity of a lifetime. Then we'll go through his blog.
Growth and your leverage on steroids. Okay, it's massive leverage because your global team growth and your income is going to be on steroids. So like I said, the goal is just 3 new members. And in this case, it's just one-time members. Okay, you do this one time, and hopefully the one time that you do it, you've got your 3 new members or more, right? And then it's just going to be duplicated out. So after 1 month, you have 3 new members in the $100 experience, and soon they'll be members in the 2K experience, right? So now you, in this example, you are no longer paying for the leads or the co-op, whatever we have, unless you want to continue to make more money faster, build your team faster, right? Move up into the membership levels faster. So, but right now, let's say after a month, you got your 3 new members, you're good. You're teaching those 3 new members to do what you did, get the system and everything else, right? So after, it was on the previous slide, okay? So after 2 months, now those 3 got their 3. That's 9 new members in month 2. After 3 months, 27 new members. 9 times 3, 27. 27 times 3, 81. 271, 813, 2,439. Look at this. After 9 months, that's over 30,000 people, okay? And everyone did is get 3 people one time to join the $100 experience. And eventually, like I said, they're going to be in the 2K experience, but they plugged into a system because a lot of people don't understand how to build web pages, how to talk to people, how to follow up. They don't have time to follow up. Our system helps tremendously with that because it utilizes automation, it utilizes systems, it utilizes leads that you can just buy instead of having to find them yourself. You don't have to be an advertiser or a marketer per se. All you got to do is plug in, let the opportunity seekers find your pages that we've already created for you, and then boom, they get in, and then we duplicate that out. Imagine if everyone keeps joining monthly. Okay, imagine how much better that would be if you just didn't do it 1 month. You did it every month, and they did it every month, and they did it. You know, why not? Let's Give the engine the fuel that it needs to explode. And that's what this system does, okay? So you are now completing all of your levels in the $100 experience. So what is your income potential here? It's literally $100,000 plus monthly. That is how incredible this is by simply duplicating out a system and people blessing people because they're following a system. Now think about this. If you have multiple accounts in the $100 experience, you would multiply that amount. Isn't that incredible? So why this system works for everyone? It's simply because everyone involved wants to make automatic money. So therefore, this is fully automated, okay?
Wow.
You cannot get more automated than this. You don't even have to market to find the leads because the lead company does that for you. They're ready to go. All they got to do is see your system. It's already done. Boom. No skills required. And people can see themselves doing this because the automated systems and AI do all of the heavy lifting. You understand that once it's just incredible. The lead company has the leads. Those leads are called by the lead company in the example of the phone interviewed leads. They're talked to. They answer questions. They have a minimum of $100 to get started. They're willing to commit, 5, 10, 20 hours a week to make this thing happen for them. All that stuff, that is done. Those leads go to you. They go into the system. They hear about the opportunity. And think about this. The opportunity is do no work and be able to make money, okay, all the way to go crazy and make even more money faster and everything in between. So we cover everyone on the planet. Everything is very, very affordable, very, very simple. And it's so simple and affordable that the $100 experience is $125 one time US. And then once they activate their membership, really, that is all they really have to do. And I want everyone, though, to be on the live Zooms, as you know. But this is incredible. Very, very simple, automated system, AI, and everything else making money for you and the entire global team. So watch the next videos below. And when you're ready, you want to make sure you complete the steps. Start making automatic money as soon as today. With that being said, we'll catch you on the next presentations in the next videos. Make it a great day, and we'll see you on the beaches of the world. Bye for now.
The beaches of the world.
All right. So the bottom line is
sign up and pay $125.
Let me
go on,
back
say
to
it.
the page that I was sharing here.
Sign up. That's right, Tori. That's what he wants you to do. Sign up. Show me the money.
I'll just share my screen again, and we'll get.
And the only way this is going to work is
all right, ladies and gentlemen. So now,
planet full of stupid people.
You understand how the system allows everyone to win, right?
Everyone's
because
a winner.
It takes away all the skills that you need and all that stuff. The only thing you really have to do if following this system is after the people have filled out the form, you just got to say, hi, I'm a real person. I want to help you make money. I mean, that's pretty much all you should do. But the AI can reach out to them too if you have the AI assistant. So the bottom line is if you go to the team page, like I said, look right here at the top, oss-team.com/NC, you're going to be able to see all of these videos. All right. So this video here is the one that the people will see. Okay. The bottom line is this. When people see the video, and I'm not going to play it because we're running out of time here. Okay?
Yeah, we are.
But when people see the video, they see that they can join for $125 one time. They don't have to do any work. They can earn thousands of dollars, and they're already experiencing the system because they're within the system.
Yep.
Okay. They saw an ad from the lead company. They ended up becoming a lead for you, or they clicked on a button to go to from the live clicks, right? They go right to your page. They're seeing the video. So there's no way that they can say, well, I don't know if the system works. They're in it, and it works. Okay.
Yep.
So that's the power of that.
The
and
power.
they're going to see how it works. Then they're going to see
love.
The video about where the 10,000 people that our team is sharing with monthly comes from. And then they're just going to join. $125 one
Easy
time, plug into
peasy,
the AI system,
lemon
and
squeezy.
that's pretty much it. On the page, you're going to see a video replay of the
Stupid
corporate system in action from the corporate. You're also going to be able to sign up for your free trial right here on the page. And I'm going to have a training button down here to help you know how to copy all the web page and stuff. It literally takes like 2 to 5 minutes. That's it. Very, very simple. And then you start purchasing your leads, whether they're going to be real-time,
whether you buy them yourself
leads,
or you find stupid people.
live traffic, live clicks. That's it. You just repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. So I'm going to stop sharing now, see if anybody has any questions. And we're basically done
last
with
time we
everything
stopped
here. Hold
and
on,
no
let
one
me
had any
see.
questions. So
If
let's
you can
hold our breath,
unmute
guys.
yourself if you have any darn questions. Please unmute yourself.
Hello? How do I make money in
Ask
this
your
thing?
questions.
I don't have any questions.
Okay.
Great.
While we let people unmute
This
themselves and figure out what
is a
questions they want
failed
to ask,
scammer.
I can tell you this. The reason we're going to win together is because we have a system.
No one
It's
asking
very
any
simple.
questions.
Everyone can do it. It's like there's nothing left. It's like
There's nothing left, guys.
if you can't do this, ladies and gentlemen, you probably can't do anything as far as online, because I've got it all done for you. It's pretty darn simple. Anybody have any questions? We'll be done with this training and this presentation for today.
No questions? No questions.
Okay.
Thank you, Lee.
You're very welcome.
It's a great
presentation, and I'll get back with you later.
All right. Thank you very much, Josefa. With that being said, I want to say thank you very much. I need everyone all the time on these Zooms. It's not just because it's not for you. It's for everyone to win together. So get on the darn live Zooms on Tuesday night, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. Just get on the live Zooms. You don't have to interact. You don't have to say anything. Just get on, because what that does is it allows everyone to say, yes, I have it, right? It's a system. With that being said, I want to say thank you very much for your time. We'll catch you on the next presentation Tuesday night, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Bye for now.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Lee. Bye.
Thanks, Lee.
God bless all of you. God bless. Bye-bye.
Thank you. You too.
I do. I am curious though. If we went back here, and where he mentioned at the end, people come up with their names. So if we did our true investigation, if we go to here, hold up, we'll go back to here, and we'll see if we can push play.
So get on the darn live Zooms on Tuesday night, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. Just get on the live Zooms. You don't have to interact. You don't have to say anything. Just get on, because what that does is it allows everyone to say, yes, I have it, right? It's a system. With that being said, I want to say thank you very much for your time. We'll catch you on the next presentation Tuesday night, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Bye for now.
Thanks.
So this person here, well, let's grab their name. We'll just grab that for now. Next one.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Lee. Bye.
And then we'll grab this name, because this name here looks unusual, and that's why I thought it'd be a good idea to grab it. And I don't think they had anyone else on the Zoom.
God bless all of you. God bless. Bye-bye.
God bless everybody. The God's going to bless them. So that's sort of interesting. So if I was an investigative journalist and I use OSINT investigation techniques, I would first of all come along here and I would search for that person that we've just found in that Zoom meeting. And we'd click on there a few times. And potentially we may even find somebody. This lady could have been the lady. Who was the lucky lady in the room? Same lady here. Whereabouts is she's in Florida, United States. We look at her show all activity, nothing. Self-employed, helping people learn how to protect themselves, family, and and their money is rewarding in many ways. So I don't know, that there does sound like that lady, but just to be sure, let's just connect with her for a bit of fun and see whether. Okay, and then we've got this other person here, is a business owner at Smart Media World in Florida, Palm Beach. Looks like the same person potentially with nothing. Who knows who it is, but nothing there. Then we come here. Now, Easter Saturday. So let's see if we go to her friends, and if we search in here and we look for Baines. Bane, no Bane. Lee, no Lee. Because remember, they market it to their friends and family. Okay, so now we're just going to quickly go through her photos and see what other stuff this particular lady is promoting, to see whether she's decided that she's going to promote this wonderful opportunity. Can't see anything there. Could potentially be the wrong lady or a victim that we could be trying to help. Self-employed and loving it. Integrity is doing the right things even when no one is watching. That's a beautiful saying, that one. And now, okay, so we struck out there basically. So now we're going to go to this person, which I'll just grab their name, the next name that popped up at the end, who was watching this wonderful video, and see whether, oh, now that's a good idea. I never thought of doing that. Oh, it's not doing what it should have done. There we go. What I didn't think of doing is searching for Lee Bane. All right. And there we go. Here's Lee here. And now we can go to his friends instead, and we'll do that wonderful thing. Oh, look, he's got a wife or a kid. Lee, no. So we'll just make sure she's not using the same name. No. Following. Let's have a look and put that name in there. And not following. Oh, that's a shame. We will go back in a second. What I'll do is I'll go back to put that name up there in the search box, and I'll go back to that other name and see whether we can find whether, I mean, what I'm guessing is I reckon it'll be a family member. Copy text, and I'm wondering if one of these people, no, well, I blew the cover on that one. No. All right. So now we're going to go and search for the other person's name and see whether we can find anyone. That's probably a really common name. Don't think it's going to be an older person. Looks like the same lady twice. Anyway, you can sort of see how we go down these rabbit holes and find people along the way, but didn't find anything there, so it's a bit of a waste of time, really. That must be daughter, I reckon. Daughter of Lee Baines, I'm assuming. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's not. Just a coincidence. Maybe his wife is from another country. So not that lady, unfortunately, not that lady. Right. Okay, so 50K room, we're still monitoring that room, and we're now logged in there as the lady who was running the meeting. So that's going to be confusing for anyone else that pops in there. They might have an open meeting. We'll just go through these lists. It is just after 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which normally is around about 9 o'clock elsewhere in the world, where a lot of these meetings take effect. And then we're going to read the blog. Here's the reading the blog part. W. Close that one down. Close that one down. We will leave her name there, and we'll gather information on this lady because no doubt she was no good. And what we will do is we will grab the 50K, that link there, make my life easier next time, and we'll put that link in here so we know that that was where I saw her last time, and that will be a bit funny. So we're going to shut that down, leave these windows open. And that's another meeting that was shut down. They're all trying to hide themselves from me. And they call me a bully. It's not fair, is it? So I'm going to do this blog again. And we are shutting all that down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start here. And I'm probably going to splice out everything that happened in the last 2 hours and 21 minutes away and start fresh. So I'm going to sit here and pause. Right, so let's get straight into learn more about Lee Baines and how I've been following his journey over the last 3 years. I've been monitoring this guy for quite a while. We'll just take a quick look at the blog. You see a lovely photo there of Lee. We've got a recording that you can listen to of him trying to sell me an opportunity where I don't have to do anything to earn $1 million in 12 months. We have shown you that he has been promoting opportunities for quite a long time, and his PowerPoint presentations seem to be stuck in the 90s, which is unusual. But we have got a whole blog which we will go through here, and we'll have a read off. And hopefully, if you are thinking about investing with Lee Baines, you will think about it before you do by listening to our blog that we're about to read. So you can do no work and potentially receive $900,000 within a week and $23,000 within 30 to 90 days. Is that right? Sorry, I get it now. So you can do no work and potentially receive $900 within 1 week and $23,000 within 30 to 90 days. That's what he claimed in his video that you can watch, which will be available on my live if you are watching this in the replay. When I hear claims like that, I don't start calculating how much money I could make. I start asking questions, and you should be as well. Over the years, I've investigated countless Ponzi schemes, gifting programs, cyclers, MLM opportunity, and crypto scams. While the names, logos, and website change, the sales pitch often follows the same script. Someone claims to have discovered a system that can create financial freedom. The barriers to entries are low, the income potential is enormous, the risk is downplayed, the hard work is surprisingly handled by someone else. All you need to do is get positioned before everyone else arrives. And that's because these are pyramids and you need to be at the top of the pyramid to win, because you can't all be at the top of the pyramid and you can't actually jump your place in the queue because you have to sign up under somebody else in the pyramid. That's exactly what caught my attention when I started reviewing material promoted by Lee Bane. At first glance, it looked like another online income opportunity promising wealth, passive wealth through a system called the $100 experience and the online success system. But the deeper I dug, the more I realized the current opportunity was only the latest chapter of a much longer story. The promise of easy money. Current pitch is remarkably straightforward, and that is precisely what makes it so effective. Prospective members are told that they can join for a one-time payment of $125. Now, it is called the $100 experience, but the $25 is actually there for the admins because they need some money to make it all come together. They position themselves to potentially receive payment from other participants entering the system. And that is a product, ladies and gentlemen. If you listen to this,
You don't have to do any work if you don't want to, you know, because we're signing everybody up and everybody falls underneath everybody else.
But how's the money generated? Like, how do you, like, so if I give you $125, and how does that generate income?
Because you end up, you get a membership. The $125 is a membership. It gets you a spot inside our matrix. And because our global team is advertising to 10,000 plus, the goal is to advertise at 10,000. We're going to ramp it up, but right now we're getting ready to get started on it. But you know, we're going to be advertising to 10,000 plus people monthly.
Oh, so it's just
sales. We could keep.
It's a straight pyramid scheme, then, is that right? So there's no product.
It's not. I knew your voice sounded familiar. Yeah, it sounds like you were on my Zoom recently and caused me havoc.
Well, you promote a product that doesn't have a. You promote something that doesn't have a product. That's why I'm giving you a right of reply, mate. You know, so.
Well, no, I have a product. I have a product that's called a training membership. That is value. When I give my value is worth $500 an hour.
No, I don't
and when
think
I
so,
give
mate.
my value to people,
you don't look like you're making $500. You're not. Yeah. You don't look like you're making $500 an hour, mate. Unfortunately, but what I'm doing, I'm just trying to ask you nicely. You know, what is your actual product? And you're telling me it's recruitment and people paying $125.
Yes, it's recruitment into a membership that you pay.
Yeah, I know what a membership is. But well, let's say if I sign up for Netflix, okay? Just hear me out here. I get.
Well, what do you think a product is? Do you think a product is only a nutritional product or something like that? Is that the only thing that's a product?
Well,
is that what you think?
Well, no, I want you to tell me what the product is. If the product is selling memberships, then it's not a product.
I just told you, but you don't want to listen. I mean, I think if anything that you offer a value to someone is a product. That's a service or a product that you create value for.
Well, not going by the SEC. So, the SEC will disagree with you there. I mean, if you want to...
Well, who are you? Are you the governing body for the stupid dumbass FCC?
No. Well,
anyway, I'll let you go, man. You're a waste of my life.
You're a waste of space, mate. You're brain dead. You're absolutely brain dead. I did actually mean what I said, because he really is brain dead. Because it seems like his brain's caught up in a cult sort of thinking where it doesn't matter what anyone says, he's got deaf ears. So I just went to ChatGPT and I just literally then asked it the very question, what is a product? A product is something that is created or offered to satisfy the need of want. It can be a physical item, a service, a digital offering, software, app, and book. So maybe he is correct. Maybe it is a product. A phone made by Apple is a physical product. A ride from Uber is a service product. A subscription to Netflix is a digital product. So if I was using Netflix as an example here, then you would think you get something when you have a sign up for Netflix. And that's as close as we get into his analogy that his product is a membership. And he reckons he's worth $500 an hour. And that's the advice you're getting by signing up for his platform. So I don't know if I'm going to get $125 worth of values by signing up for his digital product. But if I paid Netflix $20 a month, at least I know I'm getting something that's been proven, tested, and also masses of people are behind it. I don't know. So that's his side of the story. The prospective members are told they can join and pay a one-time payment of $125 and position themselves to potentially receive payments from other participants entering the system. So that theoretically is the product. Throughout the promotional material, the same theme appears repeatedly. Members are told they can do no work, benefit from spillover, leverage the efforts of the wider team, and eventually work their way towards what is presented as a life-changing income. So if they market this company to do no work, wouldn't everyone do no work? According to the presentations I reviewed, participants are showing projections involving $900 within a week, $23,000 within a matter of months, and eventually hundreds of thousands of dollars through a series of matrix-style levels and upgrades. So once you've started, you just keep on jumping from one membership to another membership to another membership, as long as you keep recruiting, or the people you recruit keep recruiting. There's no product. The product is you. These figures are not mentioned in passing. They sit at the center of the sales message and are used to create the impression that a significant financial rewards are available to ordinary people willing to take action when? Today. What stood out to me wasn't simply the income claims themselves, it was how those claims were packaged and presented. So I'm just going to read this paragraph, and then I'm more than welcome to let anybody come on stage, and I'll put a link to my live stage.
The sales material consistently reinforces the idea that effort is optional. The heavy lifting is supposedly handled by the system, the team, the automation tools, the AI marketing platform, or by the people who join after you. The opportunity is deliberately framed as something that almost anyone can succeed with, regardless of their experience, education, sales ability, marketing skills, or business background.
Yeah, so you don't need any educational skills at all, but you do need to know how to pay somebody. And I would love to know actually how to actually pay into the system, because as far as I'm concerned, when I looked at this video, I couldn't actually see a payment gateway. And if there was a payment gateway like Stripe or Visa or MasterCard, for use of a better word, or PayPal, I would report this, because you're not allowed to use multi-level marketing with these payment gateways. So I can only assume the way that he's going to ask you to send money to him is with Gazelle or Cash. Was that Cash app? Which is absolutely crazy. So that is incredibly powerful message, particularly for people who are feeling trapped financially, worried about rising living costs, or frustrated by the reality that building a traditional business usually requires years of hard work and uncertainty. So I'm starting to do not too bad with my YouTube channel. I've been working at this for 5 years, and my goal is to make a full-time living out of investigating scams and the like. Within the first year of me being a YouTuber, or maybe 2 years, I got a lawsuit where somebody was trying to go after me and sue me in the New Zealand High Court for $3.8 million. To defend myself, it cost me $33,600 to defend myself. Now, 5 years later, I probably would be fair to say I have now generated $33,600 worth of income from my YouTube channel. So it's not my favorite, my most financial best idea, but I'm not doing it for the money. But it would be nice to know that when I sat in front of this computer, I had enough donations coming in to keep the wolves away from the door. And if I do get big time one day and I start making lots of money and I become a millionaire, I probably won't tell you guys, but there will be signs. But I mean, what I'm getting at is I'm not against people making money online. If you're wondering how I do survive at the moment, I actually still do drop shipping. I sell products online. I teach people how to create stores. Well, I create the stores for them, and then I hand them over to them and give them some training wheels along the way. However, if you look at this presentation, it's basically telling people that you don't have to have any brains, you don't have to have any knowledge of running a business. You just need to know how to pay over $125, and everyone else in this team that hasn't been built yet will actually help you get your financial. What do you call it? Your financial. What do they call it? Your passive income underway. The presentation offers something far more appealing: the possibility that financial freedom can be achieved through positioning rather than effort, duplication rather than expertise, and automation rather than work. And that is exactly why these claims deserve careful scrutiny. Now, I don't know what planet you guys are on or whatever you're doing, is you got to think, oh, Bob, that's you. The more, I don't know, if anyone can criticize what we're saying here, because I think it's pretty clear cut. Now, if I'm not got this clear cut and all of a sudden I don't understand something, if I didn't recruit anything with Lee Bane's opportunity, if there was no recruitment, the whole system would fall over. If I was Judge Judy and I said to Lee Baines, you've just presented to me a get-rich-quick opportunity where within 12 months I could potentially be a billionaire or millionaire. If no one was recruited into your platform, would the platform survive without recruitment or any new members? In other words, where's the money coming from? The more a presentation focuses on how little work is required, the more important it becomes to examine where the money is actually coming from and whether the promised results depends on sustainable business model or simply a consistent flow of new participants entering the system. A familiar name appears. The interesting thing about this investigation isn't that I didn't discover Lee Baines through the $100 experience or the online success system. I actually crossed paths with him several years ago while exposing Hyperverse. At the time, I was producing videos about the largest crypto Ponzi scheme operating in the world, documenting victim stories, examining the people promoting it. While reviewing comments beneath my YouTube video, I noticed that Lee repeatedly posted about how he claimed was a better, safe alternative. Oh, Big Red, thank you very much. It's very kind. Really appreciate that. Now I think I'm just going to have a look at this. Is this who I think it is? It isn't. Now, Big Rig, that's really, really nice because I actually got your name mixed up with another generous person that we have in here called Richard. And it looks like you are a different individual. So thank you very much for your generosity. It's really much appreciated. And I noticed that you've done some other donations as well under Ko-Fi. Really do appreciate it. It helps keep it all going. So that's really, really nice. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. So, yeah, so I was busting Hyperverse, and I'll show you a little glimpse of that in a minute. And so I've been producing lots of words. Now, I've been in Bloomberg documentary, and also the New York Times did a 2-page feature on myself with my quest to go after Hyperverse at the time. So it was a big thing for me. And that's how I actually got into this. A dear friend of mine reached out to me because he realized I was looking for a place to rent, and I couldn't find anywhere. I was in the front page of the local newspaper. And he rang me up and said, "Hey, it's Kent Berryman here." And I go, "Oh, g'day, Kent. How you doing?" He said, "Look, I see you in the front of the paper. And I see you looking for a place to rent. If I pick you up on Wednesday, I'm going to take you to a presentation. And if you invest, you'll be able to buy your own house." That's literally what he said to me. And I said, "Oh, Kent, you're always promoting multi-level marketing. I'm not interested. What's the name of the opportunity you're promoting?" And he said, "If I told you that, you wouldn't come along." I said, "Well, I'm not coming along, so you might as well tell me." He told me the name was Hyperverse. I did my first video. And that's how we started this crusade of videos, simply because dear friends come to you that you don't hardly know, hardly see, and all of a sudden they can help you with your financial freedom. These are the scum, the bottom feeders of the earth. And since then, I bumped into a lady walking down the street one day and said, "Oh, hi, I'm a relation of Kent Berryman. And I went, oh, here we go. And they said, I just want to thank you for exposing him because he's one of the greediest individuals we know. He's ruined our family, blah, blah, blah. And they said, we just want to thank you for exposing the person that he really is. How about that? It wasn't what I was expecting to hear. I thought I was going to get told off for experiencing their dear, lovely family. So what these schemes do, they actually destroy relationships, friendships, and anyone that's close to you who wants to help you and guide you with your finances, you need to stay away from them and push them away. Victim stories and examining people who promoted them. While reviewing comments beneath my video, I think I told you that already, the alternative wasn't cryptocurrency. It was program. Oh, yeah. So what he was explaining under my YouTube video. So not only this, I've got these videos telling people not to invest in Hyperverse. Lee Bane's come along and started promoting his own wares under my YouTube video, which got my attention, as you can imagine. So the alternative wasn't cryptocurrency. He was running a program built around gold and silver, which Lee frequently describes as God's money. So God's in here again. According to his marketing, people could accumulate precious metals, protect themselves from economic uncertainty, and potentially create additional income stream by sharing the opportunity with others. So all these opportunities that he is offering involve recruitment. And that's the part where, what part of, it's sad that these guys, I'm just tidying you up there, mate. They'll put you over there, stretch that out there. So everything requires recruitment. So that's alarming in itself, isn't it? I mean, we can't do anything unless we have people to recruit into it. So where's the money coming from? So on the surface, there's nothing unusual about buying gold and silver. Investors have been doing that for generations. But what caught my attention wasn't the precious metals themselves, but a familiar structure wrapped around them. The lead capture pages, the recruitment incentives, the promise of additional income, and the repeated frequency of financial freedom, passive income, and helping others discover the same opportunity all felt strikingly familiar. I investigated the promotion and documented what I found and moved on. At the time, I assumed it was simply another opportunity in a crowded online space. I certainly didn't expect to encounter the same name years later attached to a completely different program, making many of the same promises. Yeah, so it was a bit of a thing, like often I search for people's names and I have this amazing database, which is pretty cool. And if you go to Milanote, which is the program I keep it in, and it's a great reorganizing program. I'm not affiliated with them any which way or form, but you can see here, these are the persons of interest list. Now I've just shrunk that down to be ridiculous, but you can see all the names of all the people that I have added. Now, this gets even more ridiculous because if I go into America, you'll see that now I have all these Americans that I've listed, and these are all individuals that I have seen promoting Ponzi schemes and scams that I've exposed. And I'll give you an example of one of them, Stephen McCullough. Now, Stephen McCullough was the individual that tried to sue me in the New Zealand High Court for defamation. And he also had a gold-backed opportunity, ironically. Now, you might think, oh, well, I must have done about 80 or 100 videos all about him. I documented where he lived. I even know his phone number. I know his wife's got a business. She's a hairdresser. I know she lives in Springfield, Illinois. I know everything about him. And even just take it to another wee level, I still follow this individual. So this is just one of thousands of individuals that I have. If you went to my post and you went down here, you'll see that I regularly post down here. And just, would you believe, the other day we've got AMA 39, nothing failed. I just moved into another phase. So you might think, oh, what's this all about? You click on that video. It takes you off to Stephen McCullough. And even today, this guy is still telling people that his opportunity, which has rebranded itself all these, for years, he's just still at it. And I got sick of doing videos about him because I had better things to do with my life, literally. But he goes from AMA 5, he's got them on his personal ones as well. And then right through, And what I've done, which is really, really interesting, is I've actually gone through and every single one of these videos he's done, I just stick it into AI. And I tell AI to identify the contradictions and the false claims he's made and basically trip him up with what he actually says. So he's got to the stage now where his system, well, if you go back to here and pick any of these videos, it's going to be launched next week. And you go up here, it's going to be launched next week. But now you get to the latest video and this guy is telling everyone that he needs $8 million. And once he gets the $8 million from people, he'll be able to launch what he's doing. So get it all launched. So what I do is I come through here and I just basically chuck his video transcript into AI and ask it to cross-reference every claim that he's made and make him accountable. And it's absolutely great. And this is why I love AI. So why I started originally telling you that was this is just one individual that I've got in my database. Now, I think from memory, I probably could literally have, maybe 1,200 people in here, but I've stopped counting. But I'll give you another example. If I go into Eric Clayman. Now, Eric Clayman was associated with Goliath Ventures. He wrote their contracts. He is a defense lawyer, and he wrote a contract for Goliath Ventures. Now, Goliath Ventures is a Ponzi scheme that ran in America, and they lost $328 million of mum and dad investors' money. This guy's offices was the same address as the scam. Now, this guy's trying to say he's innocent. So if I go into Goliath Ventures persons of interest, these are all the people that have actually been involved in Goliath Ventures. And that's just Goliath Ventures. And then when you go to the guy that's in Goliath Ventures, he's currently living in that house that you can see in the picture there with an ankle bracelet on. But we've got, videos. And here's the video of this multimillionaire guy that will claim to be a multimillionaire. All their everything. I don't know what's going wrong there. I'll just refresh that, see if it comes back into picture. 1 minute, please, caller. No, she's given up the ghost. But anyway, the idea is that we've got a database on all these individuals. However, Lee Bane was not in the database. He is now. So when I saw this guy and I thought, oh, he looks familiar, and I did a search on my YouTube channel and I found him, I now have graduated him into my database. So yes, as I said, I sat through his presentation for the $100 experience, reviewed the compensation structure, and listened to the repeated claims about making money and doing little or no work. I couldn't shake the feeling that I had seen this story before. The product was different. The technology has changed, but the underlying message remained exactly the same. So here I am when I'm just starting my YouTube career.
More money or time in your life. It may be even both. But here's what I want to do. I want you to get beyond just thinking about a regular job, a job, journey of the broke. I want you to get beyond that and start thinking about how you can make money without either doing anything, or as you do something, make it automated where it's a business that brings you money all the time.
So since I've done that video,
channel, give him what he wants, because obviously he wanted some visitors.
All right, ladies
and
gentlemen.
So this is where
you can't get anyone to your own YouTube channel, so you'll go to my.
Yeah, so funny enough, yesterday I was researching this, and I see that this is called Bitcoin Global Leaders. 7 hours ago, God's money, gold and silver, will never be worth zero. So there is a scripture in the Bible where they talk about people throwing their money into the streets. So maybe that contradiction may even be wrong. But that was my video that I was doing on Hyperverse, and then next minute we find that he's I couldn't find his channel anywhere. So a little bit of research yesterday, which I did offline. We go to Milanote. We find there's Christopher's back in normal. Americans, I presume he's in America. And now we've got Lee Bane's in here. And now we can go to his YouTube account, and he's renamed his YouTube channel to Make Money Global Leaders 4196. You just can't make this shit up. And look, 3 years ago was the last time he posted anything with was it Tex Alt? So then you're thinking, well, wonder how that panned out. So a good website to go to is Behind MLM. And if you search for Tex Alt, you'll see that that was also another opportunity that has fallen over. But he was promoting that opportunity. And then you look at the person that promoted that opportunity and you can see that he was promoting all these other opportunities. And Quicksilver was a gold opportunity. And no doubt, here it is. So there's Lee Banes trying to force people into a Zoom meeting to tell them how to build their passive income. And if you think about it, it's ridiculous. Now, interesting enough, while we're here, there's two scams that I've been busting. The first one is BG Wealth Sharing, which has now remorphed itself to HQI Exchange Securities. And then I got paid $1,000 to not do an article about this company called, what do they call it?
Aurum Neobank.
No, the guy literally said he would fund me every month if I avoided doing any videos about this opportunity here. And I said to him, how much are you paying? Ignored him. And then he donated $1,000 to me in US dollars. And I refunded it because I don't take money from people who are trying to silence me. But the deal was if I didn't publish anything about this opportunity here. So this morning when I woke up, I noticed that they have had their domain name stolen. So when you click on here, it takes you off. When you take off where he's changed the link. So if you go to the domain name for the company who paid me $1,000 and I refunded it. Oh my goodness. Had they got it going again? So this morning, this went off to the government. And that's really interesting because I updated my thing. So I'm going to see what Oz, I'm sorry to get distracted, but sometimes it's good to have a wee bit of a micro break. So in here, he talks about how they've been listed on the blacklist. So if we, so when I went to his domain name just before, it actually went off to the website. There it is there. So what's happening? Oh, I see what he's done. So I thought it was the domain name, but I see what happened now. So this is the company that says that they've been listed to the blacklist by the France, I think it's French or something like that. But all I read, when I clicked on it, I thought it was going to the domain name, and I thought they'd actually seized the domain name. So I'm actually curious now. But this is
France blacklists Aurum Foundation for fraud June 16th, 2026 in companies. Regulation Aurum Foundation has been blacklisted by France's Autorite des Marchés Financiers, AMF. AMF added Aurum Foundation's Aurum Foundation and Aurum Foundation.
Yeah, so anyway, long story short, that's just another red flag for that company if you are thinking about. Now, I'm still getting emails from people asking me to consider that this is not a scam, but how many government warnings do you actually need before you actually realize that these are scams? But and then I get people who send me emails hoping that it's not a scam, and I'm coming, wake up, guys. But anyway, this is what you call a first ever bank. They're claiming that they are an internet bank. Now, they're not a bank because banks require a lot of regulation and these guys don't have it. Anyway, so we got distracted there a little bit, but what I'm getting at, this is his channel. We found his channel again, Make Money Global Leaders. If you click on the more button, you can see he's been going since 2018. Doesn't look like he's actually, he's more of a victim of his own demise. Doesn't look like he's actually made any money. He hasn't done any new videos for at least 3 years. And if you go through and look at his videos, you can see him pushing the gold down people's throats. And I know what he will do if he was challenged. The first thing he'll tell you is this is an old YouTube channel that he doesn't maintain and he doesn't even know it exists. But you can see at one point, 7 years ago, we're going back 7 years ago, and let's look at his very first video. Does it seem familiar? Here we go, get some volume up.
Please allow me to share some incredible information with you that could change your life financially forever.
Wow.
Let me ask you a simple question. Could you use a lot more money in your life, yes or no?
No.
If you could, take a serious look at this information. Starting today, 100% legally receive unlimited donations for.
So legally, if you have to tell somebody something's legal in your sales pitch, it's illegal.
Anything you want, need, or desire from people all over the world directly to you over and over again, up to multiple times a day. You heard that right. You have to visit our website. I have some more information right now I'm going to share with you, but visit cf.oureasymoney.com. It's right there on the website. CF. There's no www. cf.oureasymoney.com.
While we connect your phone
now,
call.
if you take a look at this, our donation system automates and tracks everything for you. It's fully automated,
Please wait
fully global.
while we connect your phone
donation amounts can be used for anything you want.
G'day, Lee. You there, mate? Lee, are you there, mate? Speak to me, Lee. I can't hear you. You might have it on pause. Lee, speak to me. Don't hide. You can run, but you can't hide, mate. We're just watching one of your videos.
Need or desire, and they go directly to you. $125, $250, $500, $1,000, $2,000.
This is one of your first videos you did, Lee, 7 years ago, telling people how much money they could make. I thought it might have been the same opportunity, and I'm figuring that if you make $1 million in a year, then you've been doing this for 7 years. Does that mean you're a non-millionaire? I just would like to know. Are you going to speak to me or not? You just left off the hook. You can listen.
Imagine all of these amounts going.
So that's Lee, and that's how I was introduced to Lee. So to be honest, if Lee never actually posted under my video about Hyperverse, I would have never actually reached out to him in the first place. But we've now got a budding friendship, and it's sort of like memory lane for me to do a video about somebody, never hear about them, and then stumble across them 3 years down the track. So following the trail backwards, one of the advantages of investigating online opportunities is the internet has a surprisingly long memory. While promoters often move onto the next opportunity, old websites, archived domain names, forgotten videos, and social media posts frequently remain behind as digital wallpaper. Once I started digging into Lee Bane's online history, that paper trail quickly began to grow. Using archived web pages, historical records, I found evidence of promotion stretching back well over a decade. Some of the earliest material I located back to 2009. So we went through and looked at one of his domain names and put it into the Wayback Machine, and we realized that he's been doing this since 2009. It's not longer than me. I've been going since 1994. I think you might be able to find a digital footprint of me back then. While Lee was already promoting home-based business opportunities and income-generating systems, over the years the opportunities evolved to include precious metal programs, Bitcoin investment schemes, crowdfunding concepts, 50-50 gift-style programs, and a variety of other ventures built around passive income and financial freedom. One archive promotion encouraged people to believe they could double their Bitcoin every 90 days. Now, I think a lot of Bitcoin owners would love to hear about that right now. Another centered around crowdfunding systems and promised participants could receive money by helping others join. Sounds like recruitment. After later came the precious metal opportunity that first brought Lee to my attention during the Hyperverse era. Today, the focus had shifted again. This time to a $100 experience. It sounds like something you'd be doing in New Zealand if you visited. We are called the adventure capital of the world. A system promising that participants can potentially earn substantial income while doing little work. So it just gets better and better. Viewed individually, each opportunity appears to be different. Different products, different websites, different explanations. And while this particular opportunity is supposedly unique, yet when viewed together, the pattern begins the same. When viewed together, when viewed together, a pattern begins to merge. The products changed from Bitcoin to silver, from crowdfunding to AI-powered marketing systems. but underlying message remains remarkably consistent. Alrighty, so have you hung up now? Yeah, he's hung up now. We'll ring him back. Okay, 7 years of promotions on YouTube. 7 years of promotion on YouTube. One of the most revealing discoveries during this investigation was an archived website.
While we connect your phone call.
Sorry, it wasn't an archived website or an old social media post. It was Lee Bane's own YouTube channel. So if you are reading the blog, you can go there and go straight there. The channel Make Money Global Leaders. I love it. It's really got a nice flow to it. Was created in November 2018 and contains 70 videos spanning multiple business opportunities, crowdfunding programs, marketing platforms, income systems. Viewed individually, many of these videos appear to be unrelated. Viewed collectively, tells a very different story. Over the years, Lee promoted a long list. This is your life, isn't it, Lee, who's listening to me in the background? Lee has promoted a long list of opportunities, including 50-50 crowdfunding, Impact 101. He's probably going down memory lane listening to this at the moment. Icom Tech, I don't even know what that, and Type, looks like they've spelled it right. Tripe. Revel, We Prove It Free, Crop Crowd, Now Site, Quicksilver, Text ALN, and more recently, Online Success System and $100 Experience. That makes the channel particularly interesting. What makes the channel particularly interesting is not the variety of opportunities, but the consistency of the message. Videos titles include phrases such as how to make money without doing anything on a daily basis. Make money up to $1 million on autopilot. I love it. Receive well over $150 every 28 days on autopilot. And become a multi-millionaire by doing 3 simple steps. Across multiple opportunities, viewers are repeatedly presented with the idea that significant income can be generated through systems, automation, duplication, and team growth rather than through traditional business activity, which I don't think Lee would actually know what a legitimate business was, even if it bit him on the bum. One video from 3 years ago was particularly striking, titled, How to Make Money Without Doing Anything on a Daily Basis. It mirrors many of the same themes now being promoted through the $100 Experience. While the branding has changed, the underlying message remains familiar. Position yourself correctly, plug into the system, and allow the process to work for you. For me, the YouTube channel provides something more valuable than a single presentation. It creates a public record. Rather than looking at the opportunity in isolation, readers can see a pattern stretching across many years. Different company names, different products, different compensation plans appeared throughout the channel. But the central promise remains largely unchanged. What historically context matters. That historical context matters. I'm going to make
that
sure.
Historical context matters.
It didn't sound right. Because the question isn't whether the latest opportunity is legitimate. The question is why so many different opportunities over such a long period have been marketed using the same remarkable, similar promises. So it's like the little boy that called Wolf, really, isn't it? If you keep telling everybody that it's going to work, eventually it doesn't work, and then all of a sudden you never believe a word that comes out of their mouth. The pattern became impossible to ignore. The deeper I dug into Lee Bane's promotional history, the less interested I become in the individual opportunities themselves. What fascinated me more was the pattern. On paper, the opportunities appear completely different. One involved gold and silver, another centered on Bitcoin. Others revolved around crowdfunding, gifting concepts, passive income systems, and now AI-powered platforms attached to the $100 Experience. Now, the reason why that paragraph, if you look only at the product being promoted, it would be easy to conclude that each opportunity stood on its own. But that was not what I was seeing. Now, the reason why that paragraph that I just read, 7 years of promotion, I actually added that after I created the blog, and now I'm reading it. I can see it seems like it's doubled up a little bit, so my apologies for that. What I found was remarkably consistent sales messages wrapped around a consistently changing product. The product wasn't often little more than the product was often little more than the delivery mechanism. I can't even read words. I can't read my words.
Mechanism.
The real focus was almost always the same: financial freedom, passive income, escaping financial pressure, and the possibility of earning more money without the limitations of a traditional job. As I reviewed the presentation, spanning more than a decade, I noticed the same psychological triggers appearing again and again. Prospective members were encouraged to think about rising living cost, job insecurity, retirement concerns, and feeling that they were working harder while falling further behind. Once those frustrations had been established, the opportunity to present them with a solution, not a complex business requiring years of experience, but a simple system that supposedly allowed ordinary people to lever automation, duplication, teamwork, and the effort of others. So everything that you had to do, you didn't have to do it yourself. You just had to rely on a big team of people who were working hard for you. Sounds great to me. That is what makes these presentations so persuasive. They are not designed to appeal to spreadsheets, balance sheets, and detailed due diligence. They are designed to appeal to emotion. People struggling financially are shown examples of freedom. At the start of this video, remember we saw. In fact, I've got his video over here. I will show you. I know you may have already seen this in the live, but this video here, if you go back to the very start of it, he actually, this is what they do. They show the flashy lifestyle, the nice cars. Now, these cars aren't coming out of his own garage. This isn't his luxury apartment. This isn't his house. I can tell you now that these all are there to show you what life is going to be like if you listen to him. But there he is there in his Hawaiian shirt that leaves an iron. And you can just see that this is all rubbish. And also they have all the, the music here. There's a flash toilet, there's a flash house. And you meant to look at this and think, oh my goodness, I want that. And all you have to do is listen to Lee and you'll be fine. Let's carry on. Now, where did we get to? So the more material I review, the easier it became that the product was often secondary to the dream being sold. Whether the vehicle was precious metals, Bitcoin, crowdfunding, or AI marketing systems mattered less than the promise attached to it. The destination remained largely unchanged even as the route kept changing. That is why I believe the most important question isn't whether the latest opportunity is different from the last one. The more important question is whether the underlying business model has changed at all, or whether the same promise has simply been repackaged from a new audience searching for the same solution. Oh dear, that's not his beautiful house. That's not his beautiful wife. We've already seen pictures of everything. AI marketing angle. One of the most noticeable changes in Lee Bane's latest promotion is the addition of artificial intelligence into the sales narrative. Throughout the presentation, prospects members are told that they tap into an AI-powered marketing system that generates leads, automates follow-ups, and helps grow the business. The technology is presented as a major advantage, reinforcing the broader claim that participants can potentially succeed without needing extensive experience, marketing knowledge, or significant effort of their own. On the surface, that sounds impressive, but if its extraordinary claims don't have extraordinary evidence, then it's totally a waste of time. The problem is that the presence of AI tells us very little about whether the underlying opportunity is legitimate, sustainable, or profitable. Artificial intelligence is simply a tool. It can write emails. It can create marketing content. It created this very blog after I fed in the right type of content, analyzing data and automate prospective tasks. Businesses around the world use AI every day to perform every day for perfectly legitimate reasons. What matters is not the technology itself, but what the technology is being used to achieve. As I reviewed the material, it became clear that the AI component was being used primarily as a recruitment tool. The system appears designed to help participants generate leads, extract prospects, and bring additional people to the same opportunity. In other words, the technology may have changed, but the objective remains largely the same. I've seen these particular tactics before. Years ago, promoters attached opportunities to cryptocurrency because Bitcoin was the buzzword everyone was talking about. Before that, it was the blockchain. That's right. We don't talk about the blockchain much now, do we? Before that, automated trading bots. Today, AI has become the latest marketing magnet. For many people, the term instantly creates an impression of innovation, sophistication, and credibility, even when very little is explained about what the technology is actually doing behind the scenes. Now, if I was going to tell you that this blog is written with AI, I would go into AI here and I would go to scams, and I've got, so what I've done is I've actually used, if we go back to the very start of this blog that I created, and you can see that I've spent quite a long time writing this blog. Well, I say writing this blog, and I go back to the very start. Boom, here I am. So first of all, I come to AI and I said, who is Lee Bane? If you're referring to Lee Bane, he's a British actor. Not the same one I know of. And it gave me an example. So then what I did is I come into here and I look, what have I pushed there? I think I understand. I might have been, so what I did is I went to the video that I did 3 years ago and I extracted the transcript of the video using a transcript extracting tool. And then I posted that into here. Not the same person. This is the transcript from his own video. So I've actually gone and got his own words. And often I say to people that when I investigate things, I look at the contracts. I use open source intelligence. So I went to his own words from his own video. And then I put the transcript into ChatGPT. And then I basically copied some other claims that he had published all himself. So all these words and all these claims that you see here aren't me making it up. This is actually his own words. And then it said, this Lee Bane, whatever it appears to be the promoter of an online cashback money system. So it's picked up a spelling mistake, probably because AI spelt his name wrong. That's why you're seeing two names here. It doesn't mean I've got the wrong person, but you've got to be savvy enough to pick up that. Or I could have gone through and replaced the AI's transcript mistake of saying his name wrong. But anyway, I did clear that up. So I go through here and it's looked at these claims. Next minute, I've found some more content from one of his other videos. So I chucked that in there. And before you know it, I built up this amazing, then I found my blog. I discovered that he was in my own blog. So that's when I posted the transcript of my own video that I did years ago. Before I know it, I come down here and then I tell it to draft me up the blog. And it writes me the first version of the blog, which you can't really see. And I didn't actually like it, so I yelled at it for a bit. I asked it for a title that would be fitting. And before you know it, it kept on spitting out a blog until I found one that I liked. And then I asked it to generate all the keywords, a short description for my blog, a description that's up to 100 characters long, hashtags if I need them. And then I published, and then I said I've found another part of the blog, the promise of earning easy money. And then I said I finished uploading every part of this blog into it. And before you know it, which might be a bit too much to tell all you guys, I'm still going. And then I started asking it to generate an image. So what I did is I grabbed the pictures of the pyramid, the money that it's going to make, the $100,000. I upload a picture of him doing his business. I upload a nice picture of it so I can help him get the right look. And I upload a standard picture I use all the time. And then I told it to produce me a picture. And look, it got it right first time. Here he is, and here I am banging my head against the wall going, why doesn't this guy give it up? And I didn't need to do anything else. So that's basically how I wrote this blog. And then when I come down to it today, I got to the stage here where I wanted it to help me write. Oh, yes, so that's an extra paragraph. See, there's quite a bit of work that goes into this, so I don't just shove it into AI, but from my perspective, I got it to write my YouTube description. So if you go into the YouTube description, you'll see there's a different style of description for my YouTube descriptions. And then when I come down to here, I asked it to fix something else up I was trying to figure out. And a long story short, there was my introduction for the blog that I read out this morning. And then I now have what we call the blog, and it's brilliant. And it really does help expose these people who think they can continuously come out with these get-rich-quick opportunities, get onto Zoom, try and find an audience that thinks they're true and genuine, abuse any friendship or family member that they've got with trying to push them into a financial pathway that they may not understand or know anything about. And then even worse than that, they put it onto YouTube where people can stumble across it who may be looking for how to make money online. And these videos come up, and eventually I know that Lee Bane will disagree with me because when I posted my phone number and my name into his I want to sign up box, he actually physically phoned me. So he didn't use an AI phoning tool to physically phone me. He had to do the work himself. So if he's at the top of the pyramid and it's his program and he's trying to make it big and he's telling you that you need to give him $125 and trust him, bro, and he hasn't done it and he's been doing it for 7-10 years, then what does that tell you? This guy is probably depressed. He's probably sad. He's probably perplexed. He can't find a way to make money online. And then he's going to criticize me as the messenger for pointing it out to him that he needs to change his tactics. Now, I would relish the opportunity of having someone who has computer skills who might want to help us out as an Avenger. So, Lee, when you are watching this video, and I know you will watch this video, why don't you reach out to us and help us fight these scammers? Why don't you clean up your act? Stop trying to scam people online and getting a little few $25 here and $25 there, thinking that you're going to be rich beyond your wildest dreams. And why don't you help chase down people like Megan Lynch or Christopher Delgado, take on the big ones every now and again, and help us fight this war against scams? Because even if you're trying to make money just from your YouTube channel, which you don't seem to be using, and you're struggling and trying to make money online, now I can teach you a few tricks. I make money online. I haven't worked for anyone for 30 years. I'm not rich. I've had bad years and terrible years and worse years. But that's what I want to do. I want to help people like Lee realize that they can serve a purpose, because I know the purpose that you're trying to employ now isn't working for you. I would bet you that you've never made more than $5,000 a year from online marketing your opportunities. It doesn't even take, I can tell you now, the money that you make online wouldn't even make $5,000 a year. I reckon I could generate more money than $5,000 a year by exposing online scammers. It's a bit more risky because everyone calls you horrible names. I mean, just yesterday I had a guy who's created a whole video of hate about me, calling me a racist, a sexist, and a liar. And that's what his response was after asking him some prudent questions about an opportunity which has already collapsed, and he's still out there promoting it. Unbelievable. The questions that never goes away, Lee. After reviewing presentations, archived web pages, old videos, years of promotion material connected to Lee Bane's, I keep turning to the same questions. Not the questions being asked during the Zoom calls, not the questions being asked by the marketing material, a much simpler question. What happens if the recruitment stops? Everything that you promote, Lee, what happens when people stop promoting it? Even if you've got nobody signing up for your platforms and it's pretty obvious you haven't. What happens? Well, that's why you're not a millionaire, right? Because you haven't found people who will believe in you. You spend all this time building trust with people and then you go straight for the kill. Even on our phone call, you went straight for the kill. You said to me, hey, Danny, what you need to do first is sign up and give me $125. That's what you said on the phone call that we had. I needed to sign up. I needed to commit $125. What would happen immediately after I paid that $125? Nothing. Because then I would be told that I need to recruit other people. And I need to recruit 20 people that have half a brain, and they would theoretically recruit other people to join up. And everyone wants to join up for $125 what? Don't they? Of course they don't. It's just utterly rubbish. So if you want to make money online, Lee, reach out to me. Start helping us fight scams. There is a little bit of money, and I'm not saying it's going to make you rich, but at least you can get a little bit of sleep at night knowing that you haven't scammed somebody. And it's much more rewarding when you wake up in the morning, you open your email box, and you get somebody saying, thank you. I was just about to sign up for blah, 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 and I found your blog or your YouTube video, and you stopped me from investing my money. And then the next words out of their mouth, you won't believe this, is normally the reason why I was going to invest because one of my family members are heavily involved in this and they keep nagging me to join. That's exactly what they say, and that's how it works. It's absolutely amazing. One presentation I reviewed focused heavily on projecting income, projecting income, team growth, duplication, automation, spillover, and possibility of building an income stream that eventually runs itself. Prospective members are encouraged to think about where they could be in 6 months' time. Oh my goodness, this is the biggest thing I hate when I see people telling people where you're going to be in 6 months' time. We've even seen scams before where they tell people that they need to hire a financial advisor to help them manage the money they're going to make. And they've literally had financial advisors. I think it was GG Gold. Actually, GG Gold coin was a coin that was worth 8 cents one day and $200 the next day, and they didn't even have an exchange. And they were claiming that their tokens were their gold coins backed by real gold when they didn't even have any real gold. In fact, they had a mine which they were standing on. They said that all the mining was done, all the real gold was sitting on top. But now they've come up with this new technology where they can basically get the leftover gold that was mined in the 1930s, out of the dirt that was on top of the ground. And there was no gold. The mine wasn't owned by anybody. And they were telling everyone that they needed to buy these tokens because they were going to be worth $1,000 by Christmas time. And now we've had 1,000 people, sign up for this scheme who believe the person that told them it. And it's utter rubbish. So 6 months or even a year, several elements of the system. What receives far less attention is what happens when growth slows. Like, how does this monster that you create, how does all these people you refer that keep signing up people, what happens when it slows? The income stops, right? If new participants stop joining tomorrow, where do future payments come from? The question, especially if everyone that joins thinks they're going to be a millionaire. So think about this. You recruit 1,000 people, right? Get your calculator out, everybody, times 1,000 by $1 million. How much is that money? There's not that much money in the world. Work it out. Everybody that signs up is going to be a millionaire. You get 1,000 people who pay $125. And then where does all that money come from? Because every person that signs up has 5 dumb friends? I don't think so. The question matters because the answer reveals whether an opportunity can be driven by genuine external revenue or by continual arrival of new participants. If there's not a queue of people standing outside ready to sign up when you open the doors every day in any business, your business falls over. It's the same with a real business. It's not rocket science. You open up a McDonald's and your opening day, everyone does a big flash event and they launch the new McDonald's and then everyone talks about it for a few days, and then you're sitting there on Friday morning and you open the doors and no one comes in to purchase your McDonald's or your hamburgers. What happens to that business? Does it carry on? No, it just screeches to a halt, doesn't it? It cuts through the marketing language. The income projections become very weak. The testimonials and the technology. There is no technology because you're using it to recruit. It gets to the heart of how the opportunity actually functions. And this is what everyone that promotes these scams needs to think. If I didn't recruit, would it survive? Is this a business? What problem are you solving? Is it real, true, and genuine? Throughout this investigation, I repeatedly encountered promises that people could earn substantial sums of money while doing little work. I saw claims that automation, artificial intelligence, and team duplication could remove many of the traditional barriers associated with building a business. associated to building a business, yet none of these things answer the fundamental questions of stability. For me, that's where the investigation apparently ends. Not with the latest product, not with the latest compensation plan, not with the latest marketing. It ends with a question that remains unanswered, Lee Banes. If recruitment stopped tomorrow, where would the money come from? Until that question can be answered clearly and convincingly, there's nothing else. Anything else is simply marketing. So if you don't know much about me, we are what we call open source intelligent investigators. We have a team of Avengers who work tirelessly. It's been a bit quiet for us lately because we've done a massive investigation into Goliath Ventures, which was, I went to Florida to continue my investigation. 2 days after I returned, Christopher Delgado got charged with $328 million worth of from the US government for running what they claim was a large-scale Ponzi scheme. Every time I do something big like that, it takes the wind out of your sails for a while. It takes a while for our Avengers to get back into it. The inquiries are still going on. The investigation, I should say, is still going on. If you were involved in Goliath Ventures, you can click on Goliath Ventures. I actually made it a permanent button on my website. If you scroll down here, you can see that I was featured on CoffeeZilla's website. He did a video about it. It was probably maybe 6 months in the making before he actually published it. I talk about my journey to America, American mission of Goliath Ventures. It really was a story of David and Goliath. Let's say I'm David, I'm actually Danny. But if you come down here, you can see that I've actually been publishing blogs just even recently about what's happening and with the updates. We currently might be able to go after the lawyers that come after me, which is actually really, really exciting. There's some stuff happening at the moment that may come to fruition. But if you haven't been following me in my journey, I do appreciate anyone. This is my website. My website, I think, currently up to about 25,000 visits a month. I've got a blog coming out about Rift, which is Shavis Anwar. He renamed himself to Shavis Shazinki, whatever his name is. We've got the Banes one that we're doing right now, and we also did Terence Hill. Now, Terence Hill, we found out spells his name different, and we updated that yesterday, which is a bit of a laugh. But if you go to Terence Hill and search the search engines today, 24 hours later, we'll probably find that he now comes up somewhere in my in here. Nope, still hasn't come up. But you will find that if somebody ever wants anything to do with Terence Hill and they put the word scam on it, you will find that we normally come up. You can see that the name has not updated yet. You can, maybe it has updated. But you can see the name updated. Yes, you can see it hasn't updated because it's got 2 R's. The reason why I've got that spelt wrong is because he spells his name wrong by the sounds of it. But if you click on that there, that has now got nobody. Now, what I'm going to do, I can't help myself. I'm going to go edit that tag. And we're going to delete that tag if I can. We're going to delete. And that's going to get rid of that. And then we won't have to compete in the search engines to get the same one. And hopefully if we put that name in here, we're just going to see that we have actually got, there it is. So that's the name that we're going for. So if I was to get that name, and this, we updated this about 12 hours ago, and we were going to release another video in a couple of 3 hours. And now we'll see. So Terence Hill. So now we'll start seeing the names coming up in the search engine. So that's what we're doing it here for, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing it because we want to, expose these individuals. Now, I did a right of reply to this guy. We heard nothing back. We did a pretty big video yesterday and uploaded it. And the purpose of these things is we don't want people who are continuing to promote. This guy's promoted a scam in this very video of his own. He's shown everyone his dirty and disgusting marketing techniques and how he has scammed people. This particular guy has ran a withdrawal party showing people to build faith and give the platform more credibility. And then the scam falls over and they basically come out with a Dear John message, basically apologizing to everybody. But along the way, he claims that he's lost money in the scheme, but he hasn't. He made a claim that he'd lost money because he couldn't get one withdrawal off the platform. These individuals take money off the platform in real time while they're telling everyone to invest in something they believe that they should invest in a long time. And it's disgusting. So that's what we're doing, my team of Avengers. If you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see that we have got 13 people on here at the moment. Thank you very much. If we go to live, you'll see that we've got now Uni Live is really, really cool. We just got an email from an individual who was working for that company, and they've just given us a whole lot of insider information. So I'm looking forward to that one. So that's tomorrow. So hopefully I'll have some really interesting information about that one. Now, I'm not really familiar with Uni Live, but somebody who was invested in another opportunity who lost their money said to them that the same promoters are now promoting Uni Live. So I'm hoping that we'll get some more information folks, about Uni. You're waiting for shut up, Danny. About Uni Live before we go live. And if you ever are looking at my YouTube channel and you're waiting for me to go live and you want to participate, you come to the bottom here. You'll see a link, and that link will take you straight into the blog that I've done and the investigation that I was doing. But really, really interesting when I get insider information. But that's why I do it. Often we'll do a new investigation, and then we'll do a new investigation, and then we get a whole lot of other material coming in from our viewers or people who know about these opportunities. So the word travels. I mean, every day I wake up in the morning, I go to my favorite website, which is Behind MLM, and I come in here and let's see what he's publishing. This one here is really, really cool. HQI is BG Wealth Sharing. Like even this one, I don't know who these ones are, but if I want to invest time and energy into exposing a scam, or often what I do is I go to Behind MLM and see whether if he's done a lot of the hard work first. But his knowledge base is world class, and a lot of the scams that we see listed in here, I'm not even familiar with them. But there's no shortage of content if you are going to do a video. So Lee, if you're watching this and you're thinking that Danny just hates me and he's just going after anything that Danny does is just chasing down a scammer, then my recommendation would be to actually become a scam fighter. And if you think I'm doing it for clicks and you think I'm making money out of this, I do appreciate the support that I get from people. But if you think that I'm doing this for clicks, then it's not the best profession. It's not going to make you money. But I can guarantee you that you will not get any money continuing doing what you've been doing for the last 10 years. And you know that's true. I have actually made $100,000 in 4 months from affiliate marketing. So if I've made $100,000 in 4 months from affiliate marketing back in 2004, then you would think that I would have some sort of education on what actually happens, how affiliate marketing works. Because I can tell you now, there's no money in affiliate marketing unless you want to do a whole lot of spam and promotion, but you're not going to get rich quick by promoting lies on the internet. Now, interesting enough, this is before we went live and recorded this session, we managed to get into this meeting here, and I can see that this Zoom meeting is running right now, and they're having their leadership meeting. So I'm going to actually try and get in here just while we're here for a bit of before we go. We're going to go Terrence. All right, so Terrence, and I'm going to. How can you spell Terrence? So I'm just going to ask let's have a look and see if we can get something funny going here before we leave you. Can you please give me the different ways that you can spell Terrence? Because she told me that it was spelt Terrence. Oh my goodness. So it goes crazy. Someone named Terrence Hill in your investigations. Let's try Terrence Hill and let's see if that lets us get in here. Let's see if we can get in here. I bet I get kicked out. So she's going to say, "Oh, I can see somebody in the chat room." And let's wait. A little boy waits. Anyway, that's me basically. So what I will do is if that does start up, I'll record it. And if it turns into anything good, I'll make sure I upload another video. But I'm Danny the Heck. Thank you for watching. Now, hopefully Lee Baines wakes up, smells the coffee, and decides to change his tax, deletes all his videos from his YouTube channel, starts up a fresh YouTube channel, but helps us fight scams. That's the ultimate, and it's a good day in the office for Danny the Heck and the Avengers. Or you could sit here and just call me names and say I don't know what I'm talking about. But if that's the case, then back it up with evidence. Tell me how your system is going to deliver people $1 million in a year without recruiting, because that's all you're doing is you are recruiting people. You are pushing people over the cliff. And we're not going to be sitting here helping people at the bottom of the cliff. We're going to be at the top of the cliff telling people not to listen to people that are promoting lies on the internet, making unsubstantiated claims, and giving advice that they shouldn't be giving because they're not regulated financial advisors. I'm Danny the Heck, and the Avengers, we're here to stop and help people from getting scammed every day. See you guys in the next video. I'm Danny. Bye.